Well, now that I copied and pasted the exact same stream key as it's always been. Oh, wow. What do you know? It worked this time. I think, did it actually work? I don't know if it worked. Yeah, it looks like we're live now.
Refresh again.
Oh my god. I think we're live. This time.
Okay, it does stay live, yeah.
Yeah, ignore the past 20 minutes we were live that we weren't live. So much for a good start to stream.
Well, are we gonna re-say everything or just move on?
Well, we could summarize some stuff. And the first thing I'll summarize is if you weren't here to hear the first 20 minutes of stream that we thought we did but didn't actually do because YouTube is stupid, then join the Discord. And just like Herman Trout, you can have heard everything we said, assuming they were here from 20 minutes ago from where we thought we had started stream but didn't actually because YouTube is stupid.
He's been here for a little bit.
Huh?
He's been here for a little bit.
Okay, well, then he definitely has heard the past at least couple of minutes. Well, Herman Trout, maybe you heard the first topic. That being, Kamui, what do you think's going to happen to Inojin?
Well, what I said is, I don't expect anything other than him to. I'm just gonna make this quicker.
Yeah.
I don't expect anything other than him being the telephone. But I won't be surprised by most sensible things they could do. But given what you said that you may have been spoiled about, well, you didn't tell me the spoiler, but you're making it sound like there's some weird, crazy thing with the Inojin that's going to happen.
Well, I'm not going to say it's a big thing, but it is a weird, crazy thing. And again, we're going to have a long talk once we get to it, if it's true. If the thing I was spoiled on is true, we will have a long talk about that.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, the only thing I could guess would be something that's already confirmed, which is how he likes Samurai romantically, but like, you already know that. So, yeah, I don't know what this is going to be about. It's again, I don't know where it's going to go. So,
it's something that I'll say is new. It's close enough. So something that I said is I want to see Sai and Ino's reactions to Inojin being gone, especially if he's going to be gone for a week permanently, because I don't know if Koji's going to be keeping him hostage there permanently, if he's going to be sent back to the village or what. But also Shikamaru's, we technically already have that reaction, but also Team Ino, Shikacho, and Moegi, as well as especially Himawari, since they're doing the bond thing that you're saying. I want to see her reaction to Inojin being gone, and or taken hostage, quote unquote, by Boruto and his ally, which also, Inojin is not on Boruto's side, and so he's not going to be on Boruto's allies' side either. And so the second he gets back to the village, unless something changes, he's probably going to tell everyone that Kashin Koji is Boruto's ally. Which means the Shinju are probably going to find out through him or something like that.
So, two things with that. One, that's probably a good reason for them to not send Inojin back home, so we can't do that. And two, I feel like they're not just going to do that. Maybe they will, but I feel like they're not just going to have the reveal be Inojin telling everyone. Like, I feel like they're going to, like, I mean, it could work. He's the traitor or something, but I don't know how they would want to reveal Kashin Koji to the village. I think Amado could be interesting, but
yeah,
I don't know, because it's like Amado knows, Kawaki knows, Shikamaru knows, Data knows. None of them said anything. So are they gonna have Inojin? I could see Inojin just not saying anything because he just doesn't know what he should do. He could just be in that predicament,
well, that's
which I think
the
would
thing,
be fine for him to do.
Because I want to know what Inojin is thinking right now, because we know he likes Himawari, and he knows Himawari wants Boruto to be a good guy, but he doesn't think Boruto's a good guy. So what does Inojin currently think about Boruto? Does he want to help him or not, for Himawari's sake? When it comes to Himawari's sake, what does he think is better for her, to support Boruto or not? It depends.
Yeah, I'd like to get that, and I also want to get Strikanai and Chocho's potentially contrasting, because if they each have three slightly different opinions at the very least,
yeah,
they'd be good. Like, for example, Inojin could want to help Himawari, Chicken could be completely against it. I feel like he's probably the one to do that with. Jojo can be the funny one who's like, I don't care, he's high, whatever you want to do. But the point is, you give different perspectives, you know.
Yeah. Well, also, I want to see that Inojine's thoughts on the fact that Koji and Boruto are just talking about Momoshiki, inside Boruto. So I just want to see Inojine's perspective on that, since that, should be Kawaki from his perspective. But
they've gotten over that a while ago because Shikamaru used to hound Kawaki about that, and presumably said it around at least one other person who would talk about it.
I know, but still.
But they've been knowing that.
I know, but still. Either way.
Yeah, but the problem is, if you're doing that, that's back to chapter 1, Ada's talking to Sarah and Sumire. It's like that should have happened 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's weird to do it now.
Well, again, though, I was saying, off stream, because YouTube is stupid, I would love to see, just like how Team Ino Shikacho was protecting Himawari against Jura and getting her out of there, I would like to see that exact same idea play out, but with Borushiki. I want to see Team Ino Shikacho versus Borushiki, and that's not to say to be stronger than them, but it can show their growth easily. But to say, maybe they have the capability of protecting Himawari or getting her out of Borushiki's harm way or whatever. And also just the fact that Juro, I want to find out his opinion on, Gene still being alive.
Yeah, that's a big one for me because memes aside, because they had him say he's dead, it's kind of important to get his reaction at this point. Because otherwise it just sounds like, what are you doing, Ikimoto? Like, I think you have to cash in on it.
Yeah. It's stupid that it happened, but now that it's happened, we gotta see what happens next.
Exactly.
Well, this was a Naruto Explained one. This time it isn't a false gun. Naruto Explained. One Chekhov's gun has been fired, ... Damon figured out and sprang into action, ... Now we wait for Ada's response for the other Chekhov's gun, ... Long-term storytelling. And he posted what is Chekhov's gun. So did you have more to say on this, or just not a false gun?
So I agree, but I know we sound like Ikimoto's biggest haters of all time, but when I see comments of this nature, so it annoys me for a reason. Mm-hmm. Because, for example, if I'd just say they do like a really good narrative thing with Kawaki, I'm all for anyone saying like, okay, Kawaki's a great character, blah blah blah. It's all praising Kawaki. But when they do like, it's just peak author this, and when I'm like, well, I feel like it's just like you're trying your hardest to just ignore all the off words. It's like, look, that's great. It's great that he does Chekhov's gun. But like that's not gonna erase him forgetting Ibiki's character. It's long-term storytelling. Yeah, when he forgets everything.
Also, can we stop praising authors for doing required storytelling? It's like
the bare minimum.
The bare minimum. Yeah, it's like, whoa, Ikimoto actually wrote in Act 3 this time. Peak. What are we saying?
That's storytelling for you.
That's long-term storytelling for you.
It feels like he's mentioning the Chekhov's gun here. It's the first time it wasn't a false gun.
Also, I mean, this isn't like to say there's anything wrong with this, but this is just such a nothing thing to say. This isn't analysis. This isn't his opinion. This isn't even hype. This is just reiterating what happened. It's literally recap. This is exactly what I know you don't watch Dragon Ball, but it's like I can just see this as like an anime and the Dragon Ball Z narrator narrating this at the very end of an episode to be like, find out what happens next time on Dragon Ball Z. It's like exactly what he would say for this episode.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like it's not just anything. I mean, it's like they're finally doing it, but it's like, yeah, this isn't. It's not the thing I'd point to for long-term storytelling, but more just like it's as Sarah would say, it's a nothing burger. It's like
I also, like you're saying, I wouldn't count the fact that it's a Chekhov's gun as long-term storytelling, because Chekhov's gun could be like set up and paid off in the exact same chapter. You could say that's not what he's saying, that he's saying because it's over the course of so long, but he's just saying it's because it's a Chekhov's gun.
But even then, though, like, this plot point isn't really this particular plot point isn't really much of a standard long-term storytelling things. Like, for example, you know, like building up to Itachi versus Sasuke, or building up to Naruto and Sasuke's fight. That's like a long Itachi versus Sasuke is a good example of like a long-term storytelling thing where you're really trying to delay that and build towards it for a long time.
But also things like that, I'm not going to count as Chekhov's gun, because it's like, obviously we're going to get that. It's like,
no. I'm not doing it from the Chekhov's gun perspective. I'm doing it from the long-term storytelling perspective. Whereas Damon finding out that they're immune, that could have happened at any time. It wasn't. They weren't even really building towards it per se. It just finally, because that's the thing. I mean, you could say yes, they were technically building towards it with that chapter 1 scene, but for the most part, it just happened more so than a building towards it. You could say it was, but it's not the same as like building towards Itachi versus Sasuke or building towards Naruto versus Sasuke. It kind of just happened when it happened, as it was supposed to happen. You know, it just eventually was going to get exposed.
Yeah, it's not long-term storytelling; it's natural storytelling in a long-form medium. It's like,
because again, like, it's only quote unquote long-term storytelling because it just happened to happen later. You know, it's just. It wasn't anything like, it's just because Hidan and Kakuzu decided to go after the bounties when they did, as opposed to in Kazekage Rescue Arc. They just
long-term storytelling.
Long-term storytelling that they waited.
Oh my god, here's a pretty long comment. So, what do you know? Another comment slandering Damon on the Two Blue Vortex Chapter 26 rating poll. So this is from J. Cold. I just noticed something. Damon might be a fraud. Hyped up for nothing. I'll explain. Laughing emoji. So, Koji came up with a plan on how they can defeat Mamushi. Does that mean Damon couldn't protect Ada against Mamushi if Koji has to come up with a plan to defeat him? Skull emoji. Mamushi must have an ability that counters Damon. Did you like my accent? I can hear you.
I mean the problem
stupid person accent.
Whereas I understand why they're saying it.
We've already got
it. And that's a problem. Because until it's revealed and it's explained, it's really hard to... because the problem is that I don't know what they're going to do to write it. Because it seems like it's just... I don't know what crazy hacks that's just specifically only anti-Damon and anti-nobody else that Mamushi could have. But unless he has that... or they write them out in a weird way. They gotta come up with a good way to write them out, and it feels like a lot of ways would be weird. I don't know how they get to. I mean, unless when Damon beats up Mamushi, but not to the death, just beats him up, and then it says he just sits down and says, "Yeah, you're too weak for me. I'll let everyone else fight you," and then like that's how they get to it. But like, I don't like why? What? How do we get to this?
I mean, just because you have an infinite shield doesn't mean a spear coming at you isn't a spear coming at you. And I mean, if Koji is seeing it, it's still bad that it's going to happen. Regardless. Like, it's a Shinju invading. I don't really care about the content.
Way to tell them about Mamushi's abilities and they don't do it for anyone else. It's weird.
Yeah, that's whatever. But...
unless he's just trying to misdirect everyone, he's gonna lie about his abilities so that...
I mean, but Koji doesn't make sense anyways. Why wouldn't he tell Boruto not to say anything about the Soul Thorn, which is the sole and only reason Jura, the strongest Shinju's, trying to hunt him down anyways? Which was bad for Koji, because he's trying to kill Koji too. Like, wouldn't you tell him not to say that? It's like, just tell him to teleport to Sasuke and free Sasuke. It's stupid. So I'm not gonna trust Koji.
If Boruto just pretended, he's like, oh, what is this? Like, George just doesn't shoot him.
Exactly. You just free Sasuke. You get your biggest ally back. Like, whatever. Watch it be something silly like just ignoring him or putting little bro in a literal timeout. I can definitely see something ridiculous like that happen. LOL. Has Koji ever seen a future where Damon was fully involved? That also matters. Bro probably got sealed or something in every future. Oh, I disagree with that, but we'll find out.
Yeah, we just don't know. But the fact is, he did see Damon in a future, so like something happened somewhere. We just don't know what.
Yeah.
But it does seem like, based off what's happening so far, it seems like pretty much everything, other than like the obvious sand mission ones, those other ones seem to all be this arc that they were setting up. Because you got the Enogene stuff, probably going to get Himbawari and Shikanai at some point, considering Enogene's involvement, and then Damon, Mamushi. It feels like it's all this arc.
Yeah. But here is something. If you want to read this and give your thoughts while I go to the bathroom. You're back.
Get your phone out, okay?
You got this.
If I can get this to turn sideways. I can actually read. Oh my god, it's being so annoying. Trying to read it, but there we go. Okay. Oh my god, is Ada acting as a singular? Oh my god, is Ada acting as a singularity of fate? Remember, she was the only one who hasn't done anything yet. What if that is why Koji might not know about her confronting Sarada/Sumire? It would be cool, it could be cool, if Ada figured it out because she is a singularity of fate. / she saw Sarada use her Mangekyo Sharingan / the reason why because wait, what? I don't know what you're writing there, but the reason why because of Koji, ironically. I think I would prefer Ada being a singularity of fate here over sending Damon to the sand. It narratively works better for Ada regardless of Damon. Probably. Koji just dropped. Sorry, I'm trying to walk and read, so it's hard. Koji just dropped a week-long wait. What if that was a red herring to give a sense of comfort? And the result of this is something that sets Mamushi to move early, aka now. Koji could get an update now based on this. I like that idea. Especially since I think Mamushi's gonna show up at the end of the chapter as a cliffhanger, assuming that they don't just write a week skip of. The thing is, the interrogation stuff with like Konohamaru, that's a good point actually. So like, I mean, I guess they could do a bunch of interrogation stuff with Kobu, Konohamaru, Shikamaru, and everyone in this chapter to be like the first half, and then they just skip a week later, do something else, and then it's Mamushi shows up. But like, they can't. It's ridiculous to just drag out the interrogations for over a week. So like Mamushi shows up and then they're just not done yet. I feel like that should get done before Mamushi shows up. And if that's the case and they're just moving quickly through it, then you could just write it like that should just be the same day or the next day at least. And at that point, Mamushi's already there. You could, I'd be down for that. Just make things feel more fast paced, like they're not just sitting there doing nothing for no reason. Although, well, the other thing, this doesn't really connect back to Boruto very much here, but I like Ada being the reason. See, I don't. Unless you want to say Boruto's involvement does something to lead to Ada doing something, which leads to Mamushi making a move. I prefer Ada is the reason Mamushi makes a move over Boruto.
Was there anything I needed to hear while I was gone? Because I wasn't listening.
Well,
But I'm assuming you read the topic and potentially replied to it, and then you also said things? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. You did read your reply as well?
Yeah. Oh, I gave my own reply. I didn't read my reply. I just didn't realize I had a reply to read. Well, I was completely agreeing, but now that I'm looking at my reply, the rest of it sounds great.
I love that.
This would be singular. What Sarada and Mangekyo in the present without Koji saying she'd awaken it in advance. And even if he did do that, we're past that point, so it's not future related. This could only work if Koji off-screen told Ada something else, either about Sarada, Sumire, or maybe Mushi. But as it stands, I don't really see how this can be singularity of fate related. LOL.
You know,
I agree with that too.
You know, I couldn't have planned that better to call you out, and it was unintentional. It's like, oh, I agree. Oh, I don't agree.
Well, I was explaining things I liked about it. It wasn't really focusing on how I guess it's weird.
So it's not
the
about.
Thing is, I really like the idea of.
Yeah.
So I was talking about like pacing stuff to where
It's not necessarily about that.
Because realistically, the interrogation stuff with Kobu Shikamaru shouldn't take a week. It should take like a day or two to get through everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be weird if that's still going on when Mushi shows up. But if Mushi shows up this chapter, that means we're going to finish the interrogations before that. They're just going to move quickly through the chapter with that. And if that's the case, that could really be done the same day. And unless they just want to write a random time jump of just 6 days later, Mushi shows up, just have him show up early. And I really like the idea of Ada being the reason Mushi shows up. I like that. Versus Boruto made him make a move. No, Ada made him make a move. So much better from Mushi.
That would be so much cooler, yeah.
But the question is just, what is she doing and how does it relate to Mamushi? Because I do agree with what I said here, that what you wrote there, at least, doesn't really give a singularity of fate vibe. You know, like what is she doing? What could she tell her that's leading to this? I don't know, but I like the concept.
Well, I like the concept because it would explain why Koji doesn't know or care about the Sarada Sumire Daemon thing as one possibility. But considering there's also multiple possible futures, that means there's probably a future where Daemon snaps her neck.
Well, because it's also possible he doesn't care because he just, in pretty much every future, or maybe in every future, it just doesn't matter.
Yeah. But I wasn't saying it's because she saw Sarada awaken her Mangekyo or anything like that. If anything, maybe it's like it goes back to the Ada subconscious theory or whatever with her Sarada Sumire immunity, to where maybe now that she knows that Mamushi's going to be there in a week, she doesn't want to put off calling out Sarada and Sumire any longer. So that's why she's doing this early as a hypothetical.
See, that I'm fine with. That I'm fine with.
Yeah, because she'd rather do this before Mamushi shows up than after. Just that's like a random hypothetical for whatever reason. But yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That I'm totally okay with. Totally down for. And it actually makes Mamushi show up. What would be really ironic is her doing that leads to Mamushi showing up early, and it leads to Mamushi showing up before she can finish what she's doing with Sarada and Super. That'd be tragic irony right there, but either way.
Yeah.
I like the idea that, ironically, that makes him show up even sooner.
Well, exactly, because that's actually the topic I was referencing earlier of the red herring to give a sense of comfort is the weak time set, whereas if Ada's being a singularity fate, that could make a move even earlier. We both like. So, yeah, that's the topic that I was referring to earlier. I didn't realize it was this one. Hey, it's pretty cool. Especially like based on what you were saying that you seemingly saw as the cliffhanger for this chapter. That especially works.
Yeah. And the other thing is just that, I mean, you and I have both been wanting the Ada singularity of fate thing for a long time, just because it's a thing. Use it. It sounds good to me.
Yeah.
And there's something else I was about to say and I immediately forgot.
Well, because if you're being a singularity of fate, that means you essentially, unless I am not thinking of a possibility, that just means you have to be proactive. And Ada's the coolest character to be proactive, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
you do have to be proactive. Well,
I like her doing stuff.
Technically, you don't have to be proactive.
Well, because I was saying, like, if Kawaki knew the code arc in advance, he's still going to be proactive in response to that by doing the same thing.
Yeah, so the thing is, but you don't have to be, when you say proactive like that, it gives it technically would be the same, but it gives a certain connotation, which is like, oh, like for example, I know Hitler's going to do the Holocaust, so I'm going to kill him early. It doesn't have to be like that. It can just be because Koji says, once you know a future, you can no longer act the same as before you knew it. It could just be a thing to where, oh, now you're quiet and you don't talk to people as much because you're so consumed by this, and it slowly changes things over time that way. Like, it can be a bunch of small, subtle changes. It doesn't have to be like you're going out of your way to do the big crazy thing.
Yeah, what I more so mean by proactive, it's not the time thing in response to something else. It's not about how early it is. It's about you being the one to do something, basically. And Ada's going out of her way to do this.
It could be that you don't do something. It could be that you just become a different person, and that leads to a bunch of small changes over time.
Yeah.
I think that also applies.
Yeah, I agree, but I just like the idea that Ada is the one, like, setting this up.
Oh, I agree. Oh, now I remember what I was going to say earlier. It also works really well with the whole Mamushi reactive to well, basically in this case, just Ada. He's just reacting to what Ada does. It leads to him doing things like, I like that. So.
Yeah. And I guess I'll also copy paste your comment over, even though it's your comment. Oh, I know how I can. Well, no, because taking a screenshot doesn't really make sense in this case. Maybe I'll do it like this, to where Kamui said the. That's stupid, but whatever works. Did I already delete that one? I guess so, because I can't find it. Okay, I guess so. Go back down here.
How many more topics do we have, by the way? Because we shouldn't drag out the chapter too long.
Well, exactly why I didn't want to do random topics like you were doing.
Well, they were relevant.
Well, they could have waited. It's not about being relevant. It's about can they wait.
Well, my line was on them.
Well, here's one about so many people just think Damon will lose. LOL. And you posted 2 different Twitter links here. And here's one from Bolt.
I just skip it. It's probably the same old.
Okay. This one's pretty short. This is.
But I would just immediately that is the point, though. It's just strange how many people just think Stars are gonna beat Damon. I don't know why. Probably because they're all 2 Blue Vortex only fans. They're all taking Ikimoto's advice and just not reading part 1. Just imagine what would happen. Okay, yeah. They imagine that Damon's weak. There you go.
Why are people so confident that Mamushi, who is Bug, knows how Damon abilities works? First of all, we don't know if Bug knows how Damon abilities work. He just thought he did, or was tricking code, or whatever. And again, Hidari doesn't even know who Sasuke is.
He doesn't know how Chidori works.
Exactly. So why are people gassing up Damon? Is this a top? I don't know. Did you read part 1? Or are you another 2 Blue Vortex only fan? This guy is the strongest character in the manga.
Just imagine what EBT's character is. Just imagine what Sakura's character is.
Yeah. Well, Kamui, this person just doesn't know how much clearer Ikimoto can make it.
How much clearer Ikimoto can make what? I'm not looking, so if there's an image.
Who the strongest character in the manga is?
Oh, what? Oh, Sarada?
It's clearly Jura.
Well, okay, so like I understand why they're saying that, but the problem is that there is conflicting. I'll even add Ishiki into the mix. There technically is just conflicting between those Baron mode by extension, but
let's also not forget Shibai.
Ignoring him because he hasn't actually appeared yet. But sure. I don't think Koji's saying Jura is stronger than Shibai, at least as of this current moment. But
can we also not forget No Limiters Kawaki and or Borushiki? Borushiki apparently obviously above Jura now. Apparently, obviously.
Well, at least when he's with Kawaki. Because we don't know.
We don't know if that's the case. That's the problem. It's not clear. He might just solo him. Based on Boruto's conversation.
That's a good point, though, because, so I don't think Ikimoto's making it clear. He's making it clear that there's a lot of really strong people. But who is the strongest? Because we could take different statements and feats to imply it's Ishiki, it's Jura, it's Damon, it's Barshiki. Like, we really don't know.
Well, this person does have a point, Kamui. Just strong emphasis on a certain word. I agree with them. I don't know how much clearer Ikimoto can make it. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Ikimoto in particular. I don't know how much more clear he can make it.
Yeah, I don't know if he can make it clear at all.
Exactly. I guess I'll just delete the Twitter threads. We are kind of starting to blitz through these topics now.
Okay.
This one's a little bit of a longer one. Maybe come back to this one, but maybe not. This one's one that you wrote, so I don't know if you wanted to say this.
I have to look at it.
It's copy and pasting a chat message in my Discord with Dory and Mozone. Why does everyone want Damon to be randomly weak now? Damon randomly being weak. Why does everyone want it now? So this is the comment that you wrote to Dorian, not one that Dorian wrote. Because Dorian was gassing up Sarada.
So why does everyone want Damon to randomly be weak now? His only character trait has been to be the strongest, and he hasn't done anything in TBV. Why do we want him to start by losing? Why even bother having him in the first place if he's just going to do that? We don't need a Damon to be Sarada's benchmark for power. We already have that via Ryu.
Which is important going into the Hidari fight, by the way, because right now we don't know exactly how it's going to go. I mean, seemingly she's going to win, but I'm assuming that Hidari's going to get a power-up.
Exactly, but like as of right now, Sarada should be stronger.
Yeah.
Because of what she's done.
Well, then again, we also don't know how strong the Shinju are in comparison to one another. They seem pretty relative, but if it's revealed that actually there's leaps and bounds of differences in power, then hopefully Hidari is way stronger than the rest.
Mamushi could give us that chance, because if they start explaining, hey, he's the strongest besides Jura, that tells you, okay, it's not all equal or relative.
Well, we're gonna have a conversation about that later on. we'll find out. We'll find out.
Okay.
With Mamushi's power level, we'll definitely talk about it. Don't you worry.
Is Inojin shown being relative to Mamushi? Is that what it is?
Well, we'll figure it out together. We'll find out.
Okay. It also removes all tension in the moment if Sarada is stronger than Damon. And this is actually the big point. If Sarada is stronger than Damon, there's nothing to fear.
Exactly.
This plot point doesn't matter. Because if Sarada is stronger than Damon, she's stronger than Ada. Ada's simple taijutsu, I'm sorry. She's immune to the love charm for now, at least, because Ada wants it, unless she changes her mind what she wants. But what's the tension? Who cares? Oh, Ada's a threat? Who cares? Sarada's go solo.
And if people really want to downscale Damon, then they have to downscale Sarada too. Oh, she got speed blitzed by the guy who couldn't stop Code from getting away? Ugh, what a fraud.
Whatever. But like again, because if you make Sarada stronger, then it is a null and void plot point. Konoha Crush doesn't work if Gaara's just weaker than Naruto, just blatantly just weaker than Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto versus Neji doesn't work if it's just easy to beat Neji. You know how like every tension point of conflict doesn't work if the main character is just massively stronger in every way, narratively and physically. Like,
I mean, you might disagree with this, but I think that 90% of fights that the main characters win in Naruto, the main characters or the heroes are weaker than the villains. 90% of cases, they're weaker than the villains.
They're overcoming them via whatever it is.
Neji versus Kidomaru is the most obvious example of it.
Like there's definitely examples of where the main character was stronger, but XYZ. But the majority, I don't know if it's 90%, but the majority is. they're weaker, but they're able to win via whatever narrative element they're doing.
I would even argue, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, I would argue the final fight of Naruto versus Sasuke at the end of Shippuden. Sasuke should be stronger than Naruto, because narratively, obviously, Naruto and Sasuke are meant to be relative, like equal at that time. And then Naruto has the 9 tails, Sasuke has the 1 through 8 tails. I think that's stronger.
Well, no. Naruto has half of the 9 tails. Sasuke
half the 9 tails, true.
8 tails and half the 9 tails.
Exactly.
He has Naruto's half plus more.
Exactly. It's an uphill fight like every step along the way.
And it should be that way.
Yeah.
The where it gets convoluted is that they're doing the whole Sasuke's trying to kill Naruto. Naruto doesn't want to kill him, and he's and so I understand.
Yeah, but Haku. But then you look at the very first fight of the series with Haku versus Naruto and Sasuke. They literally in series spoon feed you on what's happening. Spoon feed you on what's happening.
They spoon food, dude.
Yeah. They don't have the instinct to kill, but they have the desire to win. That applies to both Naruto and Sasuke and Haku. That applies here in this Naruto versus Sasuke fight. Yes, Sasuke had the instinct to kill. Naruto had the desire to win. It essentially doesn't make a difference.
Because he's not pulling his punches like in that first clash in the Chunin Sims prelim. Like Naruto's not doing that. He's just not going for the kill, but like he doesn't want to kill him, I should say. But
it's not like he has a sword to chop his head off. It's like he's punching him. Like, what do you want him to do? Punch him to death? It's not going to happen.
Like, he's putting his all into it. He's not holding back.
Exactly.
He's just not aiming for the heart,
Now, one of the stupid arguments you can make there is when he says, I wanted to fight you, just not like this. So, he's holding back.
Yeah.
But
that also, doesn't he say that in, like, part 1 and not the Shippuden one?
Well, potato. It's all Naruto versus Sasuke at the end of the day.
Yeah. But either way, I agree, because like I said, like there are exceptions to where I'm trying to think of one off the top of my head, and it's not coming to me.
Well, practically every fight in Boruto has this be literally the point of you're overcoming absolute power with ninja tactics.
Yeah. Like,
so it kind of needs to be the point.
I was trying to think of an example where the main character was stronger. But like usually those cases, I feel like it'll be like a tricky situation where the villain's weaker, but he's doing this evil, mischievous thing that puts the main character in their impossible situation that way. It's usually like something like that.
Usually those are stories like Mob Psycho or maybe Black Clover, but not usually because it's not really. But like One Punch Man, again, you haven't seen these, but stuff like that. Even Dragon Ball sometimes, but usually not. But a lot of the more comedy or satirical ones where that's like the point, like One Punch Man or Mob Psycho or Psyche K or whatever, where you have the point is your main character is the most OP character in the entire verse and it's not even close. And it's always going to be that way because that's the point. It's like the premise.
Yeah.
It's like you already know. But that doesn't mean that there isn't tension through the side characters because it's just the one character is OP. Everyone else who you root and love and support isn't. And they're going to go up against the OP villains until the main character shows up. But
yeah,
it's just different ways to do it.
Getting it back to Boruto, and Sarada's case here, though, David, like, what is David going to hold Sumire hostage and turn into a meat? It's no.
It's like, oh, Sarada, stop. Yeah, it's like Kabuto and Kakashi in the hospital. Oh, yeah, you could kill me, but I could kill Sumire. It's like, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, like... But also, it's not even the same, because Kakashi and Kabuto was supposed to be relevant.
Exactly.
Not, like, Kakashi bodying Kabuto, and he's just doing... Like, it's still not even the same. And Kabuto is that mischievous guy. Like that's something he would do, not David.
Yeah, but even in that scenario, even when the two characters are relative, it's usually the bad guy still has the advantage. Kabuto had the unconscious Sasuke he could kill. What does Kakashi have there? Again, Naruto versus Sasuke into Shippuden. They're relative. Sasuke has the advantage with the tail beast.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas in this case, it'd be like, oh, I have samurai, and Sarada's like, oh, well, I'm stronger.
It's so stupid.
Whereas in Kabuto's case, it's oh, I have Sasuke. Whereas Kakashi have nothing. He's just is equal. No advantage. Doesn't balance out.
Literally.
Because the point is for them to be weaker, so that way they have a reason to grow. Otherwise, there's no reason to change.
Well,
there's no stimulus.
Speaking
the
of
easiest stimulus in the world in a battle shonen type of genre is when
a story first, one that's written.
It's just there. It's the plot and story within the narrative stuff. You add in the fact that they're literally weaker and put them together.
Bro, I was thinking about it, though. You remember the other day when we were memeing about what less subversion of expectation should be, and we were, using the Sasuke retrieval arc?
Of expectations.
Yeah, but we're using the Sasuke retrieval arc to say that people would defend the final fight between Naruto and Sasuke being the one on the rooftop because Kakashi wouldn't allow it to happen, and etc., all these other reasons. Naruto learned not to throw a Rasengan at a comrade, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking about it. Those same people that we're memeing about that would defend that are the same people who hate Naruto the way it currently is. So it's only consistent. What if this is just why they hate Naruto? Because it's written good. It's like if it was written in this bad way, maybe they would like it. It's so stupid.
I don't know. Every time we're watching videos of random stuff, and it just Naruto's just so fucking good, man. No matter how many things you're right to say it's better. Oh, we can fix this and this and this and this and this and this. At the end of the day, it's still so good. It's just
I know.
I can sit here and say how I can make every single thing better all I want, but it's still perfect despite all its flaws. It's just that good.
Well, I've lost my segue, but speaking of growth and change, if you wanted to read this part that is continuing, though.
Oh, sure. Hold on.
It's about character development.
I'm just going to walk really slowly where I'm at the lights from this college campus, and I can just relish in the visibility. I had to pee, though.
Oof. Oh?
But I'm trying to hold it. All right, anyway.
If it makes you feel better, I already did.
It also removes the character development that Ada can have here, as well as Sarada and Sumire. Because if Sarada's just stronger and beating Damon, what's Ada's
If anything, Ada's not going to like that. She's not going to want to be friends with someone who's beating up her brother who's trying to defend her.
Exactly.
Because that's the thing. Damon's trying to defend his sister right now.
Exactly.
It's not like he's going off the rails. Ada would like that, so...
And I said, Ada should control the situation, either telling Damon to stop or deciding to end their friendship. But not be begging, oh, Sarada, please don't kill my brother.
Oh my god. And Sarada responds, I could do it anytime, Ada, in my sleep if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So stupid. But ending the friendship could be an actual consequence. I didn't even think about that. I don't think it will be.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of interesting for what they do. Damon overestimates his abilities without knowing the depth of Sarada's very own.
Let's just stop there. It's just everyone's just so many people are obsessed with Damon losing. That's the point of all these.
And they're also saying that he's overestimating his ability. He's never done that. Ever.
He's not overestimating his abilities, considering he's literally not using them.
Exactly. Bro.
You can say he's overestimating his taijutsu, but they're referring to his reflection.
He's not overestimating his taijutsu. That's the thing.
Exactly. He knows. He has these ridiculous sensory powers. He knows when someone's a potential threat or not.
Yeah, it would literally be out of character for him to do that. Now, I did want to, going back to this real quick, just for the image, because I think this image has it. Okay, yeah, perfect. So perfect. Literally perfect. I'm so glad this is the exact page. So Damon said, You just tried to do something, didn't you? Sarada, with that vaunted Mangekyo Sharingan of yours. So, Kamui, did you know vaunted describes something that has been much praised or boasted about, often implying that the praise may be excessive or undeserved?
You know, it sounds like Mello has been doing the vaunting.
You know, I feel like Mello would not agree with this. Mello would not like David saying this. No wonder Mello was siding with Kidomaki towards the end there. But continuing on, something that is vaunted is often considered overrated, as the term implies that something is praised more than it deserves, suggesting a gap. And I think they probably go on, but that's the end of the sentence for here.
Well, it's a gap
of power.
What
or
people
something.
expect versus
Expectations.
reality, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So...
Hello, Oodie.
Hello.
Is that Kidomaki's voice?
I didn't even know he had the ability to join on his own.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
I was like, did you play a recording? What happened?
Hello.
Hello, Kido. Well,
What's up,
Kido,
man?
we haven't
What's up,
started
Papa?
reading the chapter yet, so no spoilers. I'm assuming you have.
I saw 2 streams saying going through Boruto spoilers. One yesterday, one today. And you guys haven't read the spoilers?
Well,
Work in progress. We're getting there.
But yeah, I mean,
We're
honestly,
getting
what
there.
time is it?
Oh, well, yeah, it's,
I just came here to
11:36.
gloat, you know. That's what I wanted to do.
To
but I guess
gloat.
I'll wait until tomorrow.
Well,
Guess
we're
I'll wait
not
until
there
tomorrow.
yet. Well,
It's
we're
fine.
gonna get there really soon. We're gonna get there really soon.
What
But-
time is it? It's like
11:36.
okay. Actually, can we get going? 'Cause, like, I was hoping for 2 a.m.
Okay. Well, in that case, Kido,
Knock
can
it
you
out.
send me the chapter? Because I don't have it yet. But I did want to really quickly show Kamui something really quick. So on the Kidomaki community poll, Boruto Vertex Chapter 27 full spoiler videos now live, I did a comment. So you concede? And Kido said, LOL, what? Well, Kido, but you do though, right? Considering the current topic about Sarada's vaunted Mangekyo Sharingan, there's really no way around it. That's what the story is telling you. And he muted. Okay.
Kido said he wants to
Wait,
gloat.
what? Go
It sounds
again?
like we're doing the gloating.
Well, I was just saying, Kido, the fact that Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan is vaunted, what do you think about that?
Is vaunted?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
vaunted.
said somewhere?
It was said last month, yes.
In a
Did you
spot-
not read it? It's right here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
oh,
overrated.
That vaunted Mangekyo Sharingan of yours. What do you think about that?
I don't know.
Well,
Is it relevant?
I'm glad that you don't know, because I know exactly what I think about that.
I mean, the Mangekyo is very popular, but
Overrated?
I mean,
Well, maybe the
everyone
Mangekyo
should
is, but what
know
about the
what
Mangekyo
is.
of Sarada's?
I mean, it's more so a general statement, I would say.
It's about
Yeah,
Sarada's
yeah,
Mangekyo.
generally,
It's more
It's
so about the
generally
Mangekyo that
vaunted.
Sarada happens to have as well. She just happens to have something that's vaunted.
It says, of yours.
I mean, she
you know,
does
just
have
like
a
Momoshika's
Mangekyo.
prophecy, it wasn't about just blue eyes in general. It's Boruto's blue eyes.
Well, I want to say something about that, but I'm going to wait for salad and bolts, because that is a sound and bolts thing.
Yeah, let's continue that topic. Yeah.
Yeah, but Kido, if you will graciously send me the chapter.
I don't have the chapter. I'm trying to look
Well,
for
did
it.
you
but...
read it?
Well,
Yes, I did read it.
there are
Well,
only
you-
I have
you
the
do
4
have
it.
muffins here.
The very least.
I
in
I
your
did
memory.
have it,
Almost
but
done. Oh, Kamui. Well, Kamui, one of your Twitter posts is from a banned account. So I think that really says all we have to know about the take. We all
there you
want
go.
Sarada's second Mangekyo Sharingan ability to be Amaterasu, right?
Oh. I see. Oh well,
He
the
said,
chapter
why would
is
anyone want that?
it's,
Give it out
it's a bit
useless. Here's what he
too.
says.
It's
If someone knows
huge.
something for all it's
I can't send it.
What do you mean
I
you
can-
can't just send a
Oh, I
link? Wait,
can. It's in the Boruto Discord. I'm gonna forward it to. Oh, forward failed. Tragic.
Okay, well, can you copy and paste it instead of forwarding it?
Copy and paste it. Can I? Don't hold on.
You know, I'm
what
glad
is
that
the
Kido's
nature
here.
of this Discord version of this?
It's a PDF.
Well, I
Can you
wasn't.
just send a link to the Discord, or is it like a fancy one that requires all these authorizations?
Kamui,
No,
I'm in
Frank,
100
no,
Discords. I
I've
can't
been
join a
in-
Discord. I have to leave one.
Hold
You're
on.
probably
Am I
in the
in
Boruto
this one?
Discord.
Because I have
It's
a
in the
Boruto
chat.
Discord I'm in. But which where
It's
to
the
go?
original Boruto.
Is it the
Discord,
Boruto
so-
2 Blue Vortex Discord?
No, the Boruto Discord.
Can you just send that to me for future
No, I
reference?
sent it in chat, and
Okay.
it's in chat. So
Sure.
the link should be there.
So, Kido, what do
It
you
says
think
hashtag
about
unknown.
what do you think about
Join
the
server.
fact that two Blue Vortex only fans think that Sard is going to be like Itachi with Damon? The fact that two Blue Vortex only fans think that, and only two Blue Vortex only fans, what do you think about that? Like fans who didn't read part 1, they think that Sard is going to be like Itachi. What do you think about that? Two Blue Vortex only
I mean,
fans.
she could be. She could be if Ikimoto wanted that, but I don't think he.
Well,
Yes.
Ikimoto made his thoughts very clear with the vaunted line. I'm gonna put that in art, by the way.
All right, Oodie, let's get focused and just search Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 27.
Okay,
on
okay.
Google.
Kami's really wanting to start.
And
If
that
Link
doesn't
is
give
right
you
there in
anything,
chat.
you can
It's
try
in the
searching
chat
on Reddit
section.
for South
Just
and
click
Bolts.
on it. The link is right there in chat, guys. It's literally
Where's
Oodie
it?
can't join the Discord.
Oh, is it to the Discord or is it to the
Can't
chapter?
join.
Oh, it's unknown? Yeah, I don't have access. So,
tragic. You need
indeed.
to leave some of those Discords, bro.
So,
So servers.
Go to Reddit.
oh my god, I'm not gonna read it on Reddit, bro. Not a Google
Oh,
Drive,
it's-
bro. There's no
Okay,
way.
it's from the Boruto Reddit.
It's like Google Drive. You expect me to read a Google Drive?
It's literally up and down. It's all you ever wanted.
Okay, okay.
Gray, black background. It's all you've ever asked for in your entire life.
Yeah, whatever. It's
Crazy.
fine.
Oh wow.
Oh, wait,
It's
we're
the
reading
start
chapter
of the
23.
chapter.
That's stupid.
That's the start.
Kamui, there was only like 3 more topics to get through. If you just want to look at them really
All right,
quickly.
let's move through them.
Okay, we'll move through. We'll move through.
3 a.m.
We'll move through. Oh, only 2. Oh wait, no, it's only. Oh my god, I don't know why. Ever since Kido joined, I have to like do this every 2 seconds. Okay. Yeah, only 2. Speaking of okay, we're not gonna do this one. Okay, last one.
Hold on, wait, what does it say? Hold on, I just want to glance at it.
Well, Kamui, the reason wasn't about what it's saying.
We've already
It's about this.
Haven't we done this?
I don't think so. Well, I don't know, Kamui. Maybe I would know if you delete your topics when we do your topics.
Yeah, we've already done that.
Okay. Well, in that case, Kido,
Yeah.
I just wanted your thoughts on this.
So yeah, I thought this was funny.
So, Kido, please go ahead and
My thoughts.
read. Yeah, go ahead, just read it off.
What's Aurin Sarda in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, holding her hostage and threatening her life. But her potential for a unique ability to bypass his reflection ability offers her a chance. Sarda's Mangekyo Sharingan has shown the potential to create gravity-based abilities, which might allow her to attack without directly confronting Damon's reflective powers.
Well, you know,
Ultimately,
the
the
second half of
outcome
this wasn't really what I
depends-
was focused on. It was mostly like the part highlighted in blue.
Oh, Damon is currently overpowering Sarda.
What did you
I mean,
think about that?
It's somewhat true.
Well, I would
You
say
did
it's
get the drop on
objectively
Sarda.
true. I mean, I look up Damon versus Sarada on Google, And it's the first thing you see. Holding her hostage and threatening her life at that.
Yeah.
Everything beyond that is a little bit irrelevant, but I just thought that was something important to point out. So, I'm glad we're on the same page here, Kido. Okay, well, Kamui, would you like to discuss the... Oh my god, can I not see the full thing? Bro, is there a way to make this go away? This... Okay, well that kind of worked, but not really. Is there a way to make this go away?
Zoom.
Like that. There,
Yeah,
okay.
there should be.
Okay. Mamushi closes in on Kanoha while Sarada and Sumire are cornered by Damon. So I guess it has been a week after all. But Kamui, if you want to give your thoughts on the cover image, and I'll go to the bathroom again.
Oh my god.
True justice.
Inojin.
Well, hopefully you guys have a lot more to say than that. I'll be right back.
Wait, no, I want you to scroll down to his shoe situation.
Oh, his shoe situation? Okay, I'll do that, and then I'll go to that thing. Okay. Good?
Yeah, I mean, like...
Okay, good. I'll be right back.
What's his pose?
Yeah.
Like, he's doing the Sarada ankle thing. Like, I mean, it's not actually anywhere near as bad as Sarada's ankles, but, like... Really, like, sticking his ankle backwards, and he's got it twisted. That doesn't look overly comfortable. And then, of course, his front leg is just relaxed as can be. I don't know why he's doing that to himself, but... Not that it really matters. This was not Sarada ankle bad by any means, but there's a little bit of that.
I just care about the words. That's it.
I
Which
mean,
Uda's ignored to look at the shoes.
I will say, yeah, okay, so ascertain true justice. Okay, I have no idea what that's in reference to.
He's going to
ascertain true justice?
Oh, well, yeah.
Is Inojin gonna decide his opinion on what justice is in this context with like Boruto and Koji? He's gonna decide. He's gonna make a firm, resolved decision. He's gonna support Boruto because it's true justice. Is that what it is, or is he gonna give Boruto true justice?
Maybe it's justice for Himawari. Who knows?
Yeah, he's just gonna give her more honey.
Yeah.
And then call her. He'd be like, oh, okay, this is the dumbest thing they could do. If the dumbest, corniest thing they could do. Himawari's like, I'm sorry, Inojin, I wasn't able to find your favorite honey at the store. And he's like, don't worry, Himawari, it's okay. You're the only honey I need.
Jesus Christ.
I could totally see him doing
wants
that.
everyone to drop Boruto.
Oh, please, they're already halfway there. That being said, this was the worst place for Oodie to stop us.
I don't know what he wants us to look at.
This is a pretty nothing cover, not gonna lie. It's fine. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's whatever. I don't care.
I mean, I said, who cares about Inojin?
Exactly. But that's the problem. We're still to this day saying who cares about Inojin. He's practically a main character at this point. Like,
he's a main character, that's true.
We don't care.
You I'm not gonna say anything, but yeah.
I've heard that there's something about Inojin that Oodie and I can have a long conversation about, assuming whatever he heard is true. I have zero idea what it's in reference to.
You guys are gonna love it, certainly.
Are we going to love it, or are we gonna love to hate it?
You'll see.
It sounds like it's a very interesting thing, but hopefully Oodie will be back so we can get to that. When in the I don't know if you should answer this, so I'll leave it up to your jurisdiction. But like, when in the chapter is Inojin's big moment? Is it like a quarter, halfway, 3/4, end, beginning?
It's around the end.
Okay.
Around there, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me do that. And if anyone wants to watch the screen and the non-bad version, you can join the Discord. Do that. And for tradition, just real quick, hey, here's what I got for the food. And a Kido chocolate thing. And another, what is this? It's a dark chocolate truffle from like the Atkins health section or whatever. chocolate bar or whatever from Mona. It's a peanut butter. Oh, my Christmas truffles. I'm not gonna eat these tonight. I'm just have them here. From Christmas. From last year.
You know, to be honest, when did you buy the blue candy? Was that Christmas?
Blue candy? I don't have blue candy here. This is red?
No. So, like, me, Cam, and you, I think everyone, I don't remember who bought it, but, no, I think you gave me, Cam, like, this candy that you got.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Was that Christmas?
No, that was when I was randomly at like a movie convention or whatever, and I was going through like this restaurant.
When you gave it to us, was it a Christmas present?
You know, I think it was, yeah.
And you know what the sad thing is? I think it's still just in my room untouched. It's not even. I tried it that one night. I tried like one. Is it even like okay to eat?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's in the plastic container.
I'm always saving it for like the right time.
Oh my god! I did the same thing. That's the problem. Bro, I still have a freaking like Fruit Loop or whatever, or Fruit Roll Up or whatever that my neighbor gave me like over 2 years ago. I'm not ever gonna eat that.
Okay, you know what's funny is? So this one, I eventually did throw these out because it was just so far gone. But I remember my freshman year of college, my roommate's mom gave us a bunch of snacks. And I had this giant bag of just snacks that I never got to. They're just in my car for like 4 years. I got to like graduating college. I was like, I should throw these out.
See, that's crazy to me because imagine you leave something in your car for 4 years, but you live in Georgia. See, that's why that sentence is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be able to go in that car
the
anymore.
issue wasn't the temperature; it was just the time.
Yeah, well, for you, that was the problem for you. But yeah, I got Ben and Jerry's ice cream in here. I've never had that before. I have cake my neighbor brought me. I have Dutch apple pie that I bought, and 2 cookies from my birthday. Oh, that my neighbor brought me. Yeah, okay, so that's what's in there. There's a whole bunch of goodness that reminds me why I'm alive and also kills me at the same time. Okay, so, Gene. So, did you talk about the fact that apparently...
You're talking about the Vortex manga.
Yeah. So, did we talk about the fact that everyone hates this cover, apparently? I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I heard. Kido, can you confirm? Everyone hated this cover of Inojin? Is it because it's Inojin?
Really. I don't know what everyone thinks. I don't really.
Okay. Again, I didn't look at it until now. Oh, Betting One's Life is the name of this chapter. Okay, well, I guess Sarada's gonna die. But also, why is this just ripped straight out of Search for Tsunade?
Betting One's Life. I think it's gonna be more like Tsunade saying, "I'm putting my life on the line," like then versus just like literally betting, like gambling away the life, like.
Yeah, no. I completely agree. I was just memeing, but yeah.
Maybe Sarada and Sumi's gonna do a thing like, like I promise on my life, Ada, I want to be your friend. Like, I bet you my life, I won't betray you, or something like that. Or maybe Damon makes
you know
like
what?
a thing with Sarada, be like, if you bet your life on this, if you betray Ada, I will kill you next time, like something like that.
Yeah, or Damon is gonna risk his life with Ada by killing Sarada.
You can find out right away.
Okay. I think, again, this is the first time I'm actually looking at it. What I saw that looked weird was Inojine's sword, and it's just the fact that it's so small. I guess Sai had a sword very similar to this, but it's so small. It looks more like a dagger than a sword.
Like, short. I mean, to be honest, it's cool to have the unique swords. I don't understand the utility of their flat, tiny sword thing, though. Why not just make it a big sword?
I don't know.
A normal sword? What's the utility of that?
Yeah, exactly.
Lighter?
Yeah. Anyways, on to Sarada dying.
What does the
side say? Side thing.
Yes.
Sarada and Sumire's immunity to Ada's charm has been exposed. How will Damon counter? Well, let's find out. Why is Sumire's eyes closed? Was this just the panel that happened to be in the middle of her blink, or did it's like...
Or it's just a really big top-down view and you just can't see?
I don't think so. Let's considering that's the top of her
I
eyes.
like the idea. Yeah, he just caught her.
Oh,
He just
zoom out.
threw like her
What
blank
is this?
freeze frame.
Yeah.
Why did you zoom out? Zoom out, Ood.
Oh my gosh, Kido. Fine, there, I zoomed out.
Jesus. There we go.
Oh, it's so much worse now. Release.
Wait, hold on. Go to Damon. I like Damon's eyes in that panel.
It's cool, yeah.
Wow. Look
Looks
at that.
cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's
Alright, anyway.
crazy. Huh. Wow.
Damon's
So
eyebrows
anyways.
kill me. Wait, hold on. What's that? Scroll up slightly. Release.
There
Why
we
did
go.
David say that?
He didn't say that. It's just a mischance. I don't know why
do
they
you,
put that.
do you know how dialogue bubbles work? This is clearly a dialogue bubble.
Yeah, what do you think this is indicating, Kido?
Mischance.
This isn't Kaguya's go 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 onomatopoeia. This is a dialogue, but like David said this the same way Naruto said
No, he didn't.
in chapter
That's
10.
a mischance. There's another chance. I don't remember what the next one says.
Well,
but
what does he say in the
something
other
else he says
translation?
here. I don't remember.
Okay, well,
He
as
said
long as
something.
I mean, I'll just take that as concession. You agree that he said it then?
No.
He said something.
Well, for one, this is unofficial, so I can't really say that. So.
Yeah, but it's more
So
official
when the
than the
official
biz.
does the speech bubble, I don't care what it says. If it says swoosh or whoosh, he said it.
Yeah.
It's the problem isn't the words, it's the diagram surrounding.
It's clearly coming from Damon. See, I'll give you this, Kido. If it was pointing to Damon's hands or their necks, fine. It's clearly pointing towards his mouth.
It's a perfect angle, yeah.
Also, it just fits with his character. Damon would absolutely be the type of person to be like, gotcha, let you go.
Yeah,
You would just say that out loud.
It's gonna be. I doubt it's gonna be released. I think they just put the wrong thing there.
No, I don't think it's the wrong thing. I think they're just gonna change
getting
it.
the elephant out of the room, as you would say.
Uh-huh.
Kicking the elephant out of the room.
Uh-huh.
So
yes.
Just so we're on the same
Oodie.
page here.
Yeah.
Oodie.
Uh-huh.
Just so you can get your rant out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damon did just immediately release them without anything happening.
We're gonna have to wait and see what happens.
Ood, you know what that means.
No, we're gonna have to wait and see what happens. Because this isn't necessarily the end of anything.
Of course.
Because what would be the point of grabbing them in the first place if we're just gonna let them go anyways?
That's what I said.
Just
I
a
said
flex.
He's gonna let them go. He's just
No, but it's the same thing he did to Code. There were several times he grabbed Code and then Code was away. It's the same thing.
Either way, you know.
The fight continued, didn't
lost
it?
the bet, so that's remember we bet 5K. So
that's not what I remember. 5K is crazy.
Well,
that
anyway,
wasn't the bet, by the way. Anyway,
what Sarda says in response. Oh, then Sarda says question mark exclamation mark.
Dot dot dot.
And Damon says actually no, it's an onomatopoeia of Boru God En. That's the stat effect.
Oh my god. By the way, the sweat beads. Just wanted to point them out.
Damon doesn't have them.
He doesn't.
Those fools never make him sweat.
Oh my god, this is so stupid.
Oh, okay, I thought I said I can dispose of you gums. Not guys.
Well, he's still objectively wrong. Not that.
Yeah, no, I know.
Before you even notice, you're dead. Well, he's not wrong there. So I'll still take it. But, like, you know I have a problem if this is all they're gonna do, right?
Exactly.
It's still better than nothing.
Okay.
Yes. Resolution reached already.
Oh my god. Also, the fact that Mangekto's not activated anymore.
Because she knew she couldn't do anything with it, bro.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, remember when Mello was like, oh, as long as she's not touching them, then she can just use her gravity field and infinitely kill him forever. Or whatever. It's like, oh, that's the problem. She's the biggest problem in the world. It's just the fact that Damon's touching her. I guess not.
Nah,
it's the fact that she says this. She's admitting that
is so funny,
he
bro.
can. This isn't
funny.
Okay. Kido, we can't say ruining a cliffhanger is funny. That's not how comedy works.
Objectively funny. It's objectively funny.
Okay, it's funny from a fourth perspective. What am I trying to say? Fourth perspective?
Law.
Is that right? Yeah, yeah, that one, sure. It's not funny, actually, though. It's just ruining Boruto. Which makes it funny, but...
It's funny to make fun of it.
I don't know, man. I mean, we spent the entire month with everyone, glazing Sarda. Like, she's
because they're stupid.
She was gonna,
I know.
She was gonna solo the Jura and shit. So I think this is objectively funny.
I mean, it is funny for those people.
If you go back to the first page, right? Just scroll up a bit. Even before he lets go, she already deactivated the Mangekyo. So
crazy.
She
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Maybe he choked it out of her.
She's like.
Okay, Kamui, to make this better, that's our headcanon. Nobody can say we're wrong. That's at least doing something. I'll take it. It's just like in Dragon Ball when people are fighting stronger, they're just kicked out of their transformations. Yeah.
Or like
it's like what Toneri did to Naruto in Naruto the Last when Hinata goes with him. He just kicks Naruto out of his forms for like 3 days. He's unconscious.
Yeah, somehow.
It's the same thing. I think it's
but no matter how you think of it, Kido, it's strange. Why are the two of you, who are not Otsutsuki, unaffected by omnipotence?
Let's find out.
The answer is simple. It's because they're affected by omnipotence. No, real quick, the way the Boruto thing was on there, it made it look like she had glasses on. I just looked like she had glasses on her forehead.
He's reading all those theories.
By the way, so maybe this is a translation thing. Shout out Sound and Bolts. Ada's known this for 3 years. This is not what she means.
I mean, technically it is, because the charm ability is just an
I know, but they're clearly making a distinction between the two. The fact that Ada didn't know that they're immune to the love charm until now tells you that.
Well, I guess, I mean, the way I would salvage this is just, okay, you're not immune to just the memory swapping. You're just immune to omnipotence in general, clearly, because you're immune to both.
Yeah. I think that's what she's saying.
I mean, the funniest thing is that Ada's just coincidentally thinking about this now again.
Yeah.
just like as if what just happened didn't transpire. She's going back to her normal, like, everyday casual conversations that she has with them. Like, why do you guys think you're out of bed?
That's weird.
That's crazy. Is it because you've had your heart stolen by Boruto? Oh my god.
Okay, I love this page. You know why? No, that isn't the whole... Okay, I love this. Ikimoto's taking those stupid people and saying, oh, is it that? No, it's not that.
Yeah.
I tell you, he's on Twitter every day reading those theories.
Well, okay, but Kido,
that's what's going on.
Because I agree with Kamui. Do we actually think that's what it is? If those theories never existed, would Ikimoto have written it this way? Is Ikimoto writing it this way because of those theories?
He could have gotten to that conclusion as well. I mean, maybe. Or maybe just
it was Ikimoto's own theory.
Yeah, it could have been his own theory.
Ikimoto leaked it. Like, that's why it got popular.
I honestly, I think he is doing that because it's a weird. Yeah. Because if it's just not what he's going for, I don't think he would put such an out there theory that I think is stupid and always made no sense. I don't think he would include it in the story like that. It's not like Kurama where he's saying, "Oh, it could be this, it could be that," and he's proposing reasonable ideas.
That's actually what I was going to reference in response to this.
Theory? Yeah. No, it's not that.
I agree, especially because you mentioned the Kurama thing, which is what I was going to talk about.
Yeah. So I think, but then that begs the question: if that's true here, how many other things are because he's on Twitter and adapting based on that?
I would say a lot, probably.
Yeah, he was gonna have Sara to be a fraud until he saw everyone on Twitter saying it, so he changed the story.
Okay, she's addressing my Chocho point without saying Chocho in the next panel.
Only reason you can
If the
dodge
only
omnipotence.
reason you can dodge Omnipotence's effect is because of that, then it's strange that there are other girls who are the same. I saw a spoiler about Walky and Boruto of a harem because everyone thinks they're hot, but it Chocho's my example. Yeah, so why doesn't it affect her? She canonically thinks Kawaki's hot. Like,
Yeah.
So that basically validates her saying, yeah, that's not the reason why.
But again, I'll add.
Ada's literally just Ada's quoting my old videos from like 4 years ago.
So this technically can work for Ada talking about the love charm, but it feels like all of this is again. It feels like she's talking about omnipotence, like the role reversal between Boruto and Kawaki. That's what this feels like. This dialogue is in reference to.
No. She's talking about the
just
love
in
charm.
general.
Well, I disagree.
She's talking about in general, but she's mostly talking about the love charm.
Well, it's because it's the thing about your heart stolen by Boruto, and that's the thing with the, not the love charm necessarily, but in my opinion, with the omnipotence.
No, I disagree. I think she's mostly talking about the love charm, but talking about it in general.
Yeah, that's what I mean by in general.
It makes even less sense for loving
she
and
knows that they're
both
connected. Because remember, she's already come to the conclusion that they aren't affected by both effects of omnipotence. So it doesn't make sense for her to differentiate. She knows that it's just one thing. So that's why she's just
No, I disagree. Hearts flutter over those two. Again, I just didn't scroll down enough. That was my bad. She's talking about Boruto and Kawaki. She's talking about the role reversal.
No, that's not what she. No, she's referring
to
she's
not.
The
she's
love
talking
thing.
About the love charm and omnipotence.
Because remember, she just said in the top half that is it because you've had your heart stolen by Boruto, who is an Otsutsuki?
Yeah.
So that's what this is in reference to.
Well, that's why people were theorizing back in Chapter 80 that they're immune. That's when the theory first came about in the first place.
Yeah.
But no, they were theorizing that back in Chapter 76.
Maybe, but it wasn't popular back then.
Maybe.
No, but like just the theory, it is about the love charm first, and then they just extended it to all of omnipotence. It was never specifically the role reversal that they're extending to the love charm. It was always the other way around. That's why. But in fact, Oodie, one of my reasons for why the loving Otsutsuki thing makes no sense is that it's even dumber for the memory swap. Like, it's stupid for that. Not even like, it's not, well, who cares?
I mean, I agree.
The memory swap's not about that.
Even still, the two of you remain unaffected.
The case.
Can I just say this speech bubble this panel is just worthless. Even still, the two of you remain unaffected. Obviously, that doesn't follow up from this. Then it's strange that there are other girls who aren't the same. If the only reason you can dodge omnipotence effects is because of that.
Casually, okay.
Oh, why would she need that?
I'm okay with it. It's her. I think in this case, the repetition is intentional as opposed to just filler recap. It's like you're unaffected. Is it because of this? No, this and this. All these other people, and yet you're unaffected. I think it's a
process of elimination. She's getting down to the one reason she can think of. She's investigating, working it out.
For 10 years. That's why we're gonna like this chapter. That's why everyone's ever gonna like it.
Okay. Must have made an exception myself for the two of you. So there you go, Kamui. Our theory was confirmed.
There you go. So
I'll take credit too.
No matter how they inevitably ruin this chapter, I can't not like it because I was right.
Well, look at that. The resolution in one chapter, like I said.
That's what, 4 pages?
The resolution.
Yeah, and notice Kido how much of a problem we have with all of it.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm really happy that I'm right.
Also, the fact the resolution is in one panel, by the way.
No matter how much they ruin this chapter, I can't not be happy.
Oh my god.
It's too late.
Okay. Of course, that desire was entirely subconscious. Omnipotence just made it a reality. See, I think this was one of the things that we basically got spilled on, because people said that we would love this chapter. I'm assuming this is why.
Well, to be fair, though, I've been very confident on this for so long that like I've just been waiting for them to just. I never
Yeah.
thought.
What? You didn't believe it was because they loved Boruto?
Considering how many every single Ada video, I've made a point to re-emphasize why that's stupid every time. I throw it in there, like I just readdress why it's bad.
Of course, that desire was entirely subconscious. Omniposis made it a reality. Why? Sarda-chan, back then, you were the one who said it.
This part is interesting.
So this is
yeah,
weird. This is what, chapter 76? 74? 75?
Yeah.
76.
So this is
say the ordinary friends thing.
But this is after Ada already called them to the room. Why would Ada call them to the room?
Yeah.
No. So,
No,
okay,
because-
so I'm making a prediction before Kido spoils it. So
So
subconsciously, Ada called them to the room. She wanted to be their friends because she thought she could understand it, blah, blah, blah. What Ada's going to say is, Sarada, you were the one who said it back then. Let's be friends. Subconsciously, I must have already wanted that to be the case before we even talked, the kind of thing. That's going to be my prediction there.
Yeah,
the problem...
We know that she wanted that to be the case because she said it before then. So,
but then the
that's
problem
just
is that
a
they're not
factual
doing
statement.
anything. Because, especially with this flashback with Sarda saying this, assuming Sarda... Is Sarda the one that said this? Then let's do it. Let's just begin on
It was.
So
Sarada.
then Sarda should be the one to do this, if that's the case. Especially based on what they're saying here.
No, I don't think so. I think she's just saying, like, Sarada, you were the one who said it. That's how I felt all along.
But I think
Like,
that's stupid, because then there's no point for Sarda to say it. That narratively, she's not earning anything. She was already immune. She just happened to say it. It has nothing to do with anything. Plus,
That's
again,
the
she was
thing, though.
lying back then anyways.
Well, that's
That's the
Oodie,
thing,
but that's
though.
the whole
She
point. I don't
wasn't.
think any of us ever thought, at least prediction-wise, I never thought Sarada earned it. In fact, I think Sarada doesn't deserve it. I think Sugure consistently was showing, hey, she's trying to understand Ada, and Sarada's just like, oh, she's crazy, she's stupid. Sarada doesn't deserve Ada's friendship. I don't like Sarada. I'm sorry. I like some manga Sarada. I hate her. I love anime Sarada, though. This Sarada right here, this picture, she can go get pooped on by Damon. She doesn't deserve Ada's friendship.
So
Okay,
what I think is, I don't think Sarada was immune already. I think she had resistance to it, similar to Shikamaru, because
I don't
there's
think
this
she was
one
resistant
panel
at all.
in
I think
chapter
Ada, from the
76.
get-go, I think
No, I
from the
mean, like,
get-go,
in-
Ada called them in wanting to be friends subconsciously, and that's why they just weren't affected.
Yeah, but not necessarily, because Sarada was affected initially. Because there's this one panel where she says that she can feel the effects of the charm and it's overwhelming.
No.
So
She
she
says
was-
she has an overbearing presence. That's just true.
That's the power. That's the power. It's not Ada's physical looks that's doing it. That's
Ada's
that's what the
staring
charm
at her.
does. Yeah.
No.
And
no,
the
no,
power.
you know,
If
how-
go back to chapter
Have
76.
God stare at you from an inch away and tell me he doesn't have a overwhelming presence.
Ada isn't God though. That's the thing. That all they know is that she has a charm
That's
ability,
the
and
power
Sarada
of-
is saying that the power feels overwhelming. I think she's referring to feeling the effects of the charm ability.
I don't
Is
think
it
so. I
like-
think it's more that she's just scared because, first of all, she's going into it thinking she's gonna be affected, and like this scary person who can just take over the village is just right there. And just she has that presence. I don't think it's only
I don't
implied that she
know.
wasn't
I don't
affected. No, because for
like
example,
why.
because even before that scene, she just wasn't affected. Her and Shikanai, okay, they weren't affected. Then Shikanai gets close. He's clearly affected. She's like,
That's
why
why
am
I
I
said
not?
that she has more resistance to it, like Shikamaru.
But Shikamaru is not resistant. He just
He
doesn't
is
get
resistant,
goo goo eyes.
but that's
You know,
what
like,
resistant means.
No, it's
He's
not that
resistant
he's
to it,
resistant though. It's just his personality isn't. Like, Shikamaru isn't going to go around
which makes
blushing
him
and
resistant.
toxic
But
Kamari.
remember, the reason
No,
why
it's
is
just
because he
Shikamaru's
has
personality.
he has a strong will. That's what they say. It's not about his personality. It's his will.
It's not about
If
the
you-
will. Sarada's will
That's
wasn't being
literally what
strong
they
enough.
No,
say.
I
Everybody's saying that it's not
agree
about
with
that, and
Kamui
that's
on
literally
this
what they say.
point. It is about the personality, not the will. Because that's why Konohamaru
my
and Delta
goodness.
fell head over heels, literally fell to their knees, unable to do anything the
Bro,
moment they
you're
saw her.
saying that it isn't. But
Didn't
that's literally
Konohamaru
what they
fall
said it's
unconscious,
about
by the
will,
way?
though.
Might have been a gag moment, but didn't he
How can
fall
you say that it
unconscious?
isn't when that's what they said?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Konohamaru fell unconscious.
He
But
did.
Konohamaru isn't strong-willed, bro.
Yes, he is.
I disagree with that.
Decently.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yes,
that just
yes.
means Shikamaru's will is stronger than Konohamaru.
Oh, but bro, we're not gonna say
Contradiction.
Shikamaru the lazy guy is the freaking strongest will in the entire verse. What, so Naruto's gonna be more immune than Sarada? Is that the explanation now?
Come on.
Naruto's gonna be the most immune person in the entire world?
He could. I mean,
It's not about their will, bro. It's the person.
it is. That's what they said it is, bro.
As being
They
the
literally said it's about
personality
the will,
type.
so we're just arguing.
It is
doesn't say
described to be the
anything about
personality
will,
type.
can
It is described to be the personality type. I just want to say that. It is.
By the will, though. By the will.
No.
The willpower. The character's will.
Willpower. It's not the willpower.
Kido, if anything,
From the power
simple
village.
types that Aburo speak of, the simple types would have the stronger wills because they're simple. All they have is will.
Yeah, simple-minded. Not really. Not necessarily. Not every time. It depends.
But yeah, it's not about the will, bro. It's the personality. Is Sasuke and Shikamaru?
Hold on. Let me go back to
They're
the
not the
prior
kissy,
chapter.
witsy,
Go look it up, yeah.
blushy, googly eyes type people.
Which chapter was it? Was it chapter 71? I think. Let me check.
69.
69. Yeah.
It's clearly about personality type, though.
It is
It's based
about
on
the
how people
personality
are
that, but
It's not about
the
their.
will is
So
what.
Ada says, I think Ada says, "Wow, what impressive willpower!" Shikamaru keeps trying to
Exactly.
kill her, but you know, but that's the point. He keeps trying, and he's only failing. That's not the.
Yeah,
his
because
willpower
it only
is just that
works
he's
to a
trying
certain
despite-
extent, right?
But Shikamaru, but you see later on though, when Shikamaru's not trying, he's just normal. It's because of his person.
Hold on, one sec.
I mean, the fact that it takes until Sarada and Zume are in bed for them to realize, oh wait, we aren't affected. She just have an overbearing presence. That's what I've been feeling. That feels like it's what they're leaning to with the overbearing presence thing. I'll give Kamui that.
Exactly, because
they expect her
Otherwise-
to. They expect to be affected by the love charm. So when they say it, it's almost. You could even say it's a subliminal placebo. Even.
yeah, that's what I think it is.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a placebo. I think it's just that she does have an overbearing presence, and that's what they were feeling, and they were mistaking it for the love charm until later they realized it's not that.
Yes, exactly. And that mainly only applies to Sarada
That's
because
not the
Sumari
case.
never actually mentions anything like that.
Yeah.
But
Oh, the panel is
I
in
completely agree.
chat.
Yeah. That being said, Kamui, what I was saying wasn't having to do with what they've been doing all along. It was just like this page and this page. Those two pages so far.
Sorry, hold on. You didn't really move much, so
The way these two pages are being written, this one and this one, this might actually be the same page. The way this page is being written, it feels like it's as if Sarada was meant to have earned it, based on what they say here, and then based on the flashback.
it might just be the way I am predicting the
Well,
interpretation.
I absolutely think it is, because I think you just have, like, preconceived biases going into it. Shout out, Kurama.
Yeah, but I mean, but if the
You
next
wouldn't do
page
that,
kind
then.
of confirms it, then like I would just be right in that case. Now, if they don't do what I said, then okay, then you're right. But it depends on what they do in the next page.
Well, no, I disagree with that, because I'm analyzing it based on these two pages, not the 3 pages altogether. Just the first 2 without having seen the third.
Yeah, but then you're operating under the assumption that the third's gonna not be something, whereas I think it probably will be that something because it just makes a lot of sense based off what they're doing. And so far, I mean, to be fair, I know we hate on Ikimoto, he ruins everything, but so far they are, execution aside, they are just confirming everything I've said. He's going out of his way to say the loving Otsutsuki theories are wrong.
Which is why I feel like you're over the
moon.
moon and wanted to keep going down this train. It's just fueling you like gasoline.
Exactly, like I'm on a
You
roll, and he's gonna
waited,
keep
bro.
that roll.
You're over the moon right now. You're high on your own supply. I can't take your word at face value.
Hey, if I'm right again, you can come to me for the Ada. I'm totally right. When it comes to Ada and Aburo, like I have just never been wrong.
Oh my god. Kido, were you looking for something and or found it and or are still looking? Kido?
posted something in chat earlier. He said.
Oh, I'm guessing it's not
It's
that. Yeah, for sure. I totally get it. Bro, it's the worst acting I've ever seen, by the way. And again, this art style's a little bit crazy at the time. But
I hated it, dude. I was like, sorry, you suck at this job.
To everyone, when they find true. Hung, what an incredible force. It's overwhelming. No blushes, by the way, unlike Shikamaru, who was blushing when he was resisting it. Sup,
Exactly.
Blushing.
And I think Sumire was faking the blush, which doesn't make sense, but...
I mean, something that's possible with Sumire is that she's just in a vulnerable position with, especially started saying all these sensitive things. She could just be like blushing out of embarrassment.
Sumire does blush a lot anyway, so...
Yeah, that's true too. If anything, she could be looking at Sarda and blushing. More for that love triangle endgame ship.
They were holding hands. This is the love triangle.
This is what Cam lives for. Okay.
But anyway.
So scrolling down. That made me so happy. After all, it was something I'd always wished for. Even before I met you two. Okay, Kamui, shut up. Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Not yet, not yet. Wait. Your hearts had also been captivated by an Otsutsuki. I don't really get it, but either way, my deepest wish was proper human relationships.
I think Ikimoto... Oh, wait, real quick. I'm sorry. Look at Ada on the bottom right panel with those O's. It looks like she's got these gigantic glasses.
Okay, call me. I know this is saying exactly what you thought it was, but taking the whole thing at face value, it's not saying what you thought it was.
Well, it is.
It's not, though. It's not, though.
It's okay. I'll give you this. The bottom right panel is what I've been saying, but in the worst way possible. It's that they've been captivated by an Otsutsuki versus just they were similarly in love. Because the Otsutsuki, who gives a fuck there? That's not the important part with their relationship. It's that they're teenage girls with a crush and they're shy and they're similar to Ada and don't know how to go about it. That's the important part. So I'll give you that. That's the worst way to do that.
Yeah, so she's talking about that made me so happy. After all, it was something I'd always wished for. What she's referencing isn't specifically being friends with Sarada and Sumire. She's referencing... Friends, but... Yeah, exactly. But... proper human relationship, which is something she wanted before she met Sarada and Sumire. Which is what she's saying.
I agree. But the reason why she was particularly interested in them, and she's giving her reason there, was just like the worst version of what I said for why she should be interested in them. But it's all in the same right. It's what I've been saying.
I disagree.
In my videos.
Because
no, that's what I've never said that she didn't want friends in general. Never.
That's not what I'm saying. No. I'm saying Sarada and Sumire, based on this, were not necessarily inherently, from the get-go, 100% immune to Ada's omnipotence from the second Ada decided to call them in.
I don't think that's true.
Either they had some sort of temporary, partial, maybe some level of resistance to omnipotence because Ada was testing them, and this is where she found out she can and wants to be friends with Sarada and Sumire?
No, I think we might just have to agree to disagree. I think she wanted friends. She knew that they like an Otsutsuki, and that made her interested in them. She wants to talk to them. And there's a subconscious, because of that particular interest, subconsciously, those two in particular are the ones she really wanted to become friends with. And when Sarada said that, Ada was really happy for all the same reasons.
So we agree that in the scene she's testing the love charm to see if she's immune based on if she talks about Boruto or whatever, right? We agree that Ada's testing them in that regard.
Not necessarily.
Well, either way...
We don't know if she was necessarily testing them or if she was just having the conversation because she was interested at the time. We don't know that.
We don't know it, but it's clear to me that that's what was happening until they say otherwise, based on the way that Ada's looking at them. Yeah. And with that idea, the fact that Ada is testing them on that regard, I think it's also fair to say she's testing to see if she can be friends with Sarada and Sumire as well. as like a secondary test.
But if that,
Okay.
see, whereas I want to agree with you, at the same time, if she's testing it to extent really, she just knew. There was no like, maybe it's only new, like, only new, and she was only confirmed. Whereas, that's the problem I have. But yeah, it's tricky.
Well, but here's two things that are a problem with that. If Ada subconsciously knew this was the case from the beginning, then they're already immune from the beginning. That means that Sarada and Sumire are just already her friends without even knowing it, and this is basically Ada saying this back to herself rather than Sarada being the one to say it, which isn't what Ada wanted, because then it's not Sarada that's making her happy, it's just Ada making herself happy, basically.
Well,
it's not proper human relationships.
What I'm gathering from this is that no matter what, there's a flaw.
Well, no, I don't think so, because if this is just Sarada saying this, because it's Sarada who's the one saying this, based on Sarada's own unmanipulated will, then that can make Ada happy based on proper human relationships.
Two problems with that. One, it is manipulated will. She's just saying this because of the Shikamaru plan.
Well, absolutely, she was lying, but that doesn't matter for the Ada part.
Problem number one. Problem which just doesn't earn it, by the way, because it's a bogus lie with malicious intent. She does not earn the friendship there. And it doesn't address the earlier scenes where she just is unaffected.
So in my opinion, ignoring the other scenes from the first previous prequel manga, looking at 2 Blue Vortex, this chapter, looking at these like 2 to 3 pages, in my opinion, the way this scene is set up is to say, if Sarada never said this, if she was like Naruto and Sasuke, if she never said it, then Sarada and Sumire would be immune right now.
Okay.
Or sorry, not immune. So they would be just like everyone else right now.
Okay.
Oodie's agreeing with what I said?
No, he's not.
I'm not.
Listen to what he said carefully.
But it's close.
No, Kido, you have to listen to what he said carefully. So I actually agree with what you just said there, Oodie. For the 2 Blue Vortex only fans, I agree. The problem is, throughout the discussion, though, I was factoring that other manga series, that other franchise of Boruto Generation.
Yeah.
And because I was considering that other universe, the different plane of existence, that's why I was saying what I was saying.
Yeah, well, I know that you've been doing that for the past 30 minutes because you've said all along, whereas I was saying these like 2 to 3 pages. So that's what I've been looking at this whole time.
The only way Boruto doesn't line up with this theory is if you flat out refuse to agree that the panel where Sarada says, "What an incredible force, it's overwhelming," she was still being affected by omnipotence. Now, if you choose to interpret that as, it's just...
But moving on. After all this time, I don't think either of you have the intention to harm me. That, and well...
Okay, with having had her said that, now I really want her to see somehow Shikamaru's...
I know, exactly. This goes back to exactly what I was saying yesterday, and that we've been saying for a year.
Again, this can work. In this case,
so
the way this has gone so far, Damon let them go immediately.
Sorry, Kido.
Ada immediately forgave him.
This is so funny, bro.
It's all positive. So you've got to have the temptation the other way. The only thing you can do with that is Shikamaru.
Told you guys. She's very mature, so she's gonna understand.
Well, we know we all agreed she was gonna be nice to them about this, but the point is, there's just immediate niceness. So the best thing you can do is pull that away from them by having her find out about the Shikamaru thing.
Exactly.
That flips it on Teal's attention that they no, because then Sarada and Sumire have to prove that they don't have the intention to harm her. Despite what Ada hears. That gives them something to do to prove that they're actually friends. Real quick, that panel on Madara looks a lot like Sasuke.
Yeah, I know.
Looks cool. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go finally heat up this freaking sandwich.
After all this time, I don't think either of you have the intention to harm me. That, and well, So yeah, I mean, I think we're on the same page. I think Shikamaru should be the best to reveal this Kamui, and that it should be revealed.
We were talking about it earlier. I really hope Alex.
Yeah, and that is good that it's written in the story, and because it's written in the story, it should be revealed. And if it wasn't written in the story, it obviously wouldn't be revealed. But since it's written in the story, it does need to be revealed. But yeah, especially now.
It's not just that though. It's literally connected to the other thing that was revealed recently.
Exactly.
It's all interwoven.
Literally. In fact, let me just prove to Kido, because I just want to spite him, why this is stupid and bad and dumb. This whole like concept of this entire chapter so far. Sarada used her Mangekyo. So why does Ada think that she has no intention to harm her?
I guess she could use it on Demon.
But she was using it on Damon. Man, remember when Ada was mad at Code for thinking about harming her brother?
That's the thing.
You guys remember that?
I do.
So, I also want to point out, Kamui, I don't think you can see right now, right?
No, I cannot.
Ada's eyes are really lopsided here. Like, he did this backwards to where this is the eye that's looking forward and this is the eye that's looking to the side. It should be the other way around for, like, the depth of the face. Yeah.
Put it in mistakes so that way I can look at it later.
Gladly. Do like that. Okay, where is mistakes? Is that the bottom? Is that the top? I think it's at the top. Here, found it. Perfect. Towards the bottom-ish. Ada's lopsided eyes. A little bit of a lazy eye. Okay, anyways. So Ada says, if you two were the ones to do me in, it might not be so bad. So, does Ada just want to die?
Wait, what?
Exactly. What do you mean? So much for her love of Kawaki. Also, this just blatantly contradicts the thing she says above. Well, you guys don't seem like you want to kill me. If you killed me, that'd be fine.
So wait, is this how they're... So wait. Okay, that just ruins what we were just saying. So if Shikamaru reveals that she's just not going to care?
She's going to start blushing.
It wouldn't be so bad.
What do you mean? Is this what... Are they trying to parallel Boruto thinking it's not so bad for Momoshiki to take over now?
You know, I'm going to interrupt what I'm doing just to make sure my own two eyes are looking at this right.
Please confirm what I'm reading.
And I must look at the lopsided eye thing.
Yeah. Let me know when you're down here. We'll look at the lopsided... Well, we'll look at this first. Okay. So this is what she says here.
Is this the lopsided eye or is the lopsided eye a different
page? Oh my god. Okay, remind me not to scroll with this anymore because this is the most sensitive thing in the world. Shout out Cam's birthday card. This is a lopsided eye.
It looks weird.
Yeah, because this eye's looking straight, this eye's looking to the side.
Drawn, but it looks weird.
Well, no, because if you think of the depth of the face, it would like turn in the like 3D rotation because it's like round. So this is the eye that should be looking straight. This is the eye that should be looking to the side.
I don't know, it just looks weird. I honestly think it's more so just the moon aspect that's messing it up. But it does look weird.
I don't know. At the very least, this eye also looks bigger than the other eye. Like, it looks like this eye's like should really open.
Oh, that would be the first time that's happened.
I know. But yeah, after all this time, I don't think either you have the intention to harm me. That and well, if you two were the ones to do me in, it might not be so bad.
It just feels very... What? I mean, I guess that she's saying like, oh, if everyone's going to kill me, I better have it be my best friend. But like...
I'm glad it could be you two.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, come on, Sarada, kill me already. Well, Ikimoto said he wanted to write irrational characters, so... I guess it only makes sense. Exactly. Squeeze.
Oh my god, they're holding hands again!
Ah! Now all they need to do is start frolicking again. And shout out them. Are they doing the Naruto running at Haku to kill him? It's like, oh, she said it. Let's do it. Come on, Sumire. You heard the girl.
Dude, now's our chance.
Oh my god, they're both. So this is something I was spoiled on. I think it's actually
yanking Sumire into this, though.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Okay, I think No, maybe I didn't see it. I thought I saw a panel of Sarada hugging Sumire, but I might have just seen like a spoiler on it. But I did see
it's a group hug.
Yeah, I saw a spoiler that Sarada hugs Ada as like the resolution of all this.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was one of the spoilers.
Obviously, clearly, if you couldn't tell, but
yeah, this is a little bit lopsided as well. But also the she looks so disgusted with her lips. It's like, ugh, get off of it. Ugh. Like, you look at, compare this to like Sumire here with such a soft looking eye. It's like, bro. Also, again, Damon just let that happen. He had no idea what they're gonna do. She just activated her Mangekyo too. Like,
maybe he did know he's that smart.
I don't know, bro. I mean, he's keeping his eye on him like a hawk. I haven't heard anything about us risking our lives just to be friends with each other.
What?
There has to be some weird translation here, right?
Yeah.
Well, I
haven't heard anything about. Yeah, you're right. I haven't either.
I agree with Sarada here.
You have not heard anything about that.
I can't wait for the Boruto defenders to defend Sarada saying this for that very reason. Unironically. Sarada-chan, what's with this unexpectedly bold hug? Do you think Sumire is going to get jealous? Oh, do you think that's why she pulled Sumire with her this time?
yeah, because she does it again.
That's gonna be her character arc. I love it. Every time she goes to hug someone, it's like Sumire like in the other room. She's gonna be like, "Wait here!" She's excitedly like a kid opening Christmas presents, runs to the other room to grab Sumire. It's like, come on, let's go hug.
I had to walk away again, but
okay. Sarada says, it's my own way of showing my resolve and a symbol of my friendship. Not our friendship, but my friendship.
Yeah, it's the one my friendship. Don't get it twisted, Ada. We are not friends. I'm friends.
So I must be misinterpreting what else is happening on this page. I have to be. I'm just trying to think of what it is.
I'm not looking.
So it really glaringly, blatantly, obviously looks like Sumire's grabbing Ada's butt. That's like the point of what they're emphasizing. Like Sumire is like looking down with a ... panel as she's hugging, and then it's just like cutting to like Sumire's hand with a slide speech bubble as if she's like reaching down towards Ada's butt.
Do me a favor. Text me the link to the chapter right now, so I can look on my phone. Set up the keep doing this.
Okay. Here you go.
For obvious reasons, I can't just not see this.
Let me turn the image back on too, so Burrito doesn't get copyright. Hope we should be fine. But yeah,
oh my god!
I mean, you agree with this page, right? That's what's happening here. Because you could maybe do some random other nuance thing of like, oh, Sumire and her depression hugged her tighter, but it's a slide. Like, it's a slide.
I mean, like, it depends on which way she's sliding. She's sliding down?
That's where the speech bubble is. It's really emphasizing that romance there. This is not the proper relationship. Ada was thinking. She's being real improper. Oh my god. Especially with the next thing that Sumire says.
It's the kind of thrill.
Don't hate it. It's the best kind of thrill. Bro.
She doesn't hate it.
And then Ada closes her eyes. We have to be wrong. I don't feel like our mind's in the gutter on this though. It's like the most obvious interpretation, so much so that I'm losing words to describe what else it could be. Maybe she's like
just is affected by the charm all along.
It's like, oh, my chance. She's like Code. She wants to figure out whether her feelings are genuine or not.
Like, screw Laura now.
So unless maybe she's doing like the soft pat, but like the like rub up and down on someone's back when they're sad thing
I think that's
to like
what it's
console.
supposed to be,
Okay.
It's absolutely what it's supposed to be.
Okay. That's such a weird thing. Thank you, both of you. By the way, she still hasn't accepted the hug. She still has her arms to her side. Or like not around them. And now she hugs them. Okay. Oh! Please be good to me once again, my precious friends. The way she's hugging them is like a mother hugs her child. This is so reminding me of like Kaguya.
Yeah.
With Naruto
or
and
like
Sasuke.
Kushina hugging Naruto or something. Or
Yeah.
actually, you know what it reminds me of? Naruto hugging Kawaki after the base or the pot scene.
Yeah. Good call on that. That's a good one, yeah. Really quickly, so this is a reference.
I don't think they really were good to her.
Absolutely not. They're still planning on killing her. It's like, Ada says, Aratamete yoroshiku, which is a phrase that isn't translated into English easily. Please Google all of the meanings yoroshiku can have in Japanese for a better understanding of this line. I mean, if you say so.
Oh my god, I read the next page.
Okay, let's do it. So Eamon's smiling. Everyone else is it? Oh.
No, it's the next page.
Mamushi's ability is to split apart. Is one of his powers. Split apart? There's almost no limit to his numbers. Okay. I didn't know that. I thought it was just 5. But yeah, this is Mamushi's ability. We'll talk about this later. He can split apart in several
Why didn't you use this against Boruto? Especially considering Boruto
Exactly!
So Boruto doesn't even know how it works.
So what I was going to compare this to is Limbo rather than Shadow Clones. And everyone's hyping this up. I don't think this is that big of a deal because everyone's been able to do this since freaking day 1, basically.
I mean, this sounds like Mu's ability, but like a million of them. But
like at the same time, he's not going to do it into a million different versions. They never do. All Shinju at any time can spawn infinite, basically, claw grimes, and they only spawn like 10 at max. Ever.
Not only that, the Tentos itself can just do this.
And it never does. Like, I don't know why this would be a Mamushi-specific ability instead of just all of them.
Just all of them.
Exactly. Yeah. But I do like this because, like, there's 4 Shinju, but Mamushi could just be 5 people. That's crazy.
Well, it depends on how his strength works. Like, does he get weaker?
Is it like Shadow Clones? Well, you're about to find out, because something you said earlier is very relevant. But is it like Shadow Clones? No, it's completely different. The biggest difference is all of the parts are the real body. Moreover, his chakra isn't split. There's no decline in his power or his physical strength. Okay. That's gonna be ridiculous, considering the spoiler that I saw, and it's something you said earlier, and I think we're about to get to it. So you're saying he...
So Inojin is gonna fight Mamushi?
So you're saying he just multiplies while he's at full strength? You've got to be kidding me. He does have a weakness. The more he increases his numbers, the more his intelligence falls, and sharply at that. Oh my god, we're gonna have an idiot Mamushi running around just like he... Is this why Hidari's dumb? Is he already split in like 1,000? We just don't know.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I actually don't mind it because that's like cute, buddy. That's like, okay, that's silly. I like
Bro,
it. But
now, okay, we unironic.
However,
this just supports my Mamushi like drooling down the hallway chasing after like defenseless girls or whatever thing that I was saying. He changes his targets especially.
Well, also though, but like, okay, so I don't know. We'll have to
Like
see
a
how
freaking
stupid
dinosaur.
Mamushi gets.
I can't
But,
wait.
like,
he's already dumb.
there's two
That's the thing.
Yeah, so there's 2 things to consider though.
Mhm.
So why didn't he use it against Boruto? If he becomes so stupid that he's just worse at fighting, it's not that useful, clearly. But on the other hand, if Mamushi, while he can be stupid, if he can remain instinctual, if there's just a billion Mamushis instinctually trying to devour Ada, how does he get stopped?
I mean, that's kind of the way that I've been seeing the claw grimes anyways. The claw grimes basically just are the Shinju before they gain the consciousness. I know that's not technically the case, but it's whatever. Same with like Kaguya compared to the Ten Tails from the War Arc. one's the mindless tailed beast. Kagi is clearly, because she is a consciousness, she is the tailed beast. She's way, way stronger. I think it's going to be like the same idea. If they get that much weaker when they're spread apart because they're stupid, then yeah, Mamushi's just going to be really weak. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm very curious about like what they're gonna actually have them do. So they're probably gonna have them do 5 because it's the perfect balance.
Yeah. That's what I saw in my spoiler. I haven't seen the page yet, but yeah, I saw 5. But we'll see in a second. In addition, his pain threshold reduces and his movement becomes simple. So they're confirming the pain threshold. It's confirmed.
Okay, yeah. So I was right.
They feel pain.
Was gutting.
Yeah, and he already did go oof because he was in pain, not just because his body was being destroyed. That is the opening we should try to take advantage of. So then the pain threshold just is inconsistent because he'd already didn't care when his gut was blasted out by Sarada in their first meeting.
Well, I guess that would imply that that's like Hidari would be like a 1 Mamushi pain threshold, and like when Mamushi tanked.
But again, are we gonna say that half his side is missing is less painful than Chidori's stream?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just inconsistent. But like,
okay.
but it's like the Mamushi tanks Boruto's lightning jutsu, but then like a 5 Mamushi.
Yeah. Can I also add that trees don't feel pain in the same way we do? Like they don't have pain receptors in the same way we do.
I'll also add that if it doesn't decline his physical strength, it's a little bit. Even if his pain threshold's different, if his just durability defenses are just higher, he just won't be hurt. So it's not that.
I mean, I don't think the durability really matters. As we saw, Jura's able to be just chopped in half with a sword, so it doesn't really make a difference. I mean, blunt force has always been blunt force, but you know, I think we should try to take advantage of.
Whatever day of the week it is for emote, I guess.
Yeah, his movements become simplified. That is the opening we should try to take advantage of. I wonder how they're going to do that. Yeah. So in other words, you're saying the optimal solution is to let him multiply until he starts acting like a fool, and then do away with all of his parts at once. So, okay, that's interesting because that implies that if you take out a part, then the other parts of him become smarter and all that again. I mean, it would be very funny if he just stayed stupid. Okay.
I do feel like Mamushi's ability, though, real quick, though, while it does, he gets stupider and it's giving a weakness, this isn't Hunter x Hunter. So, like, I like that concept, but I feel like Mamushi's ability doesn't make sense in Naruto because it defies chakra Walky logic. He can just make endless, like, where does the chakra go? He's just creating energy from nothing. And it's not, he's just omnipotence, snap of the finger, spawning more chakra. Because the chakra remains the same in all of them. So he literally just multiplies his chakra by 1,000 at no cost. That didn't make sense. Can't do that.
The cost is his stupidity. But yeah, no, I agree. So ridiculous. I wanted to add something, but now that you say that,
I mean, it's wacky. You know what? I'm gonna give Ikimoto's flowers for this. By far the most creative thing that he's done with the Shinju's abilities,
but why did he do it as birth?
It ties back to Bug somehow. Like maybe Bug had something similar that this is expanding on, but
I wonder, can he choose to recombine with the parts he's already split off from? So, like, let's say he does make multiple to fight Boruto, and then Boruto teleports away. Obviously, the multiple didn't die against Boruto. He just has, like, let's say 4 of them around. Can he just recombine, or does he need to just go send those off to their deaths to be one again?
I think he can recombine them, but if he's too far gone in stupidity, he won't think to do so.
True. Well, that's low-key what I'm hoping. He multiplies so much that he's too stupid to realize this is a weakness, so he multiplies infinitely.
Yeah.
becomes dumber and dumber, starts attacking himself because he's so stupid.
Exactly. He becomes like a mindless claw grime, and at that point, it might as well just multiply infinitely because it doesn't know any better.
That's how they beat Mamushi, because Mamushi beats himself.
I was thinking, like, do you think this can maybe apply to the 6 paths of pain? Because we were talking about that the other day anyways. Like, is it a chakra thing, or is it just the pains are stupid, whether it's because of multitasking or because they're just split up?
Yeah. Well, I don't think that they have the same thing going on as Mamushi, but it would be funny if they just become dumber.
I mean, this just might prove that it's the security camera analogy instead of the spider analogy with the Rinnegan's linked vision or whatever. Just Nagato's can't keep up.
Yeah.
Oh god, what do I do? Because, okay, I guess we'll talk on this now just really quick, and we'll talk on this probably a lot more over the next month. But it's not a shadow clone. From what I can tell, there's the original body, and I think these are all real bodies. So they're all basically branches from the original body. I think that it doesn't matter which one attacks Ada and which one fights Damon, because it's the real body is still going to be the one that gets reflected on. In my opinion, it should be that case.
Well, they're all the real body, though. So
then, well, if that's the case, that makes it worse. They should all be reflected on, not just one.
I don't think they'll do that, though. I think it'll just be the one that
agree.
is attacking.
I don't think Hikimoto's going to write it that way, but as it is right now, that's the way the ability should work.
Arguably, but I think either be perfectly reasonable to me. But I just okay. Now I remember what I was gonna say. So I don't know if it's Inochi's gonna 1v1 Mamushi or whatever, but if Team Inoshikacho fights them, that does actually work for them because of Mamushi's strong, but he's stupid. So their teamwork strategy actually makes sense for how they're gonna beat the stupidly strong guy.
Yeah. Well, for reference, that is the spoiler. Since you've said it multiple times, you basically have to confirm. Yeah, I did see a spoiler that Koji's gonna train Inojin to fight Mamushi.
Oh my god.
I know. Exactly. There's just one more important point to note. Make sure to crush both of his eyes. A body that has lost both eyes will become unable to split.
So, is that because it's his Rinnegan ability? Or just because he can't see?
It's probably his Rinnegan ability. That said, so this is kind of like Reiner's jaw in the Return to Shiganshina arc. You gotta like blast both sides to get in there and blast them out or whatever.
Yeah, but this makes me think that, as stubborn as it is, Jiraiya's Rinnegan ability is his Biju bombs, and Hidari's Rinnegan ability is the claw marks. That's what this makes me think now. Like, for sure. They're not just emphasizing it for no reason. They each have their own Rinnegan ability. That has nothing to do with the Rinnegan.
Well, I do think it's their unique chakra. It's because they're Biju. It's not the eye itself. Like, let's just say randomly Inojin took out one of these eyes and implanted it in his own eye. I don't think he has the ability to split himself. Or to use Biju bombs.
Who knows?
I mean, it's possible. Likewise, I think that they could, like, the Shinju could swap eyes. Mamushi and Jura can swap eyes, and they would have the same abilities that they have right now. I don't think they'd get each other's abilities.
Okay, but hypothetically, Jura gets this ability?
Yeah. There is a My Hero Academia thing here that Space is probably freaking out about, because there's like a character that has like a splitting thing, and it's like this really cool OP thing that would make them by default immediately the million times over the strongest character in the entire series, but it's kind of similar to that.
Real quick,
Cool.
Mamushi's lucky he has his 2 singular teeth, because otherwise I don't really know how he's getting devour anyway.
I still think it's going to be with this, like, his claw hand or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
His eyes. But be cautious. By reducing his numbers, his intelligence decline will recover. So, okay, they're confirming
so you do
that.
need to do what Shikamaru said, beat them all at the exact same time.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Shikamaru saying that basically confirmed it. If anything, I feel like these panels are in the opposite order. Why would they do the Shikamaru panel first? It's like,
actually, good point.
yeah. Also, this is so stupid. Shikamaru then, after that, says, ... I see. It's like, he didn't see it before?
Yeah. So if you leave a few parts left over, we're stuck with the fight. Like,
oh, that
Shikamaru,
was
you
obvious.
already jumped to this conclusion.
So stupid.
See, Kido, he is stupid.
Exactly. But if we let him make too many, then we won't be able to control the situation. Well, you can't, I mean, you can control it, but not really. Aim for about 20 to 30. He'll become easier to handle. So much for, like, each one making a sharp decline. It's like, I don't know. It'll be like you're
Not to
fighting
mention,
an animal.
aim for about 20 to 30. Okay, so I guess that's how Damon's going to be taken out. He's just going to be fighting 20 to 30 of them. Like, because my thing would be, Damon has to be fighting like a shit ton of them. Because otherwise, Mamushi's Boruto level on the one, just one of them, they don't have 20 Borutos worth of, like, people available. So, like, Damon has to be, like, taking care of a ton of them.
If they want to take Damon out that way,
I think it's fine. You're going to upskill Damon because he's fighting 20 Borutos. That's fine. Even though he probably could beat them all instantly. But like,
well, yeah, that's my thing.
20 of them, not just one.
I currently don't think that Damon's going to lose that or that Ada's going to be devoured based on that. I think he would win against the 20.
What I'm saying is that Damon has to be fighting like a bunch of these because otherwise, if Damon's not fighting any of them, how the hell are they not just losing? They can't handle 20 Mamushis.
Yeah, if they want to write it like that, I'll have to see how they write it. That's like the most skeptical. I might be okay with it of all time, but I might. It just depends how they write it. But as of right now, probably not. But more so than that, what I was saying is that because of Mamushi's ability, which I was saying like a couple days ago and I got spoiled on this, the reason that I think I'm kind of okay with this, if this is how Ada's devoured, is if Ada and Damon just don't know this is this ability, and maybe Ada and Damon are even separate for whatever reason, and Damon's just fighting one of them.
Okay. So, you can chalk this up to Ikimoto being bad, but if Ada watches this, I was going to say, because they're doing Ino Jutsu with Inoji.
Yeah.
But Koji's talking out loud for this. So, as we see with the speech bubbles, as opposed to Shikamaru's.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if Ada watches the conversation, just from Koji's perspective, she gets all the information. She just will know.
And that's the problem with that as well. Because otherwise...
If Mamushi shows up now while she's been distracted, and she never gets a chance to go look, then it's okay.
Yeah. Again, it's going to be very convenient and a little bit convoluted and a little bit ridiculous how forced it would be, but like it's still technically possible for them to write it like that, even if I might not like it. We'll see how it works, but
yeah.
I mean, I still don't want A to be devoured for obvious reasons. She still has so much to do in the story.
Yeah, but they wrapped up half her character in this chapter, apparently, so.
So stupid. It's ridiculous. But, yeah, I mean, if Damon's just fighting one of them, he can't be in more than one place at once, unlike Mamushi. And especially if Damon, let's just say Damon is fighting and fodderizes all 20 of them at once. If the other, 5 are across the village and Inojin fails to kill them, and Ada sends Damon over there, then Damon's away from Ada, he's across the village. He doesn't even know that Ada's going to be in harm in this case, and then another Mamushi can just be there. There you go. Something like that.
Yeah, there's things you can do.
Yeah. Again, we'll have to see. I'm not okay with it right now, but I might be okay with it. The 1% chance they maybe do it right. Maybe we'll see. You can round them all up and take care of the herd with one blow. Yeah. By the way, it'll be like you're fighting an animal. Do you think this is like the wild beast cub thing? That's what he's referencing.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, fighting a wild animal, they still got animal instincts. That's still going to be dangerous, even if he's not tactically super smart.
Yeah. So
that can be easy.
My current theory, the way the ability is going to be working, I don't think it matters. First of all, I don't think it matters whether Damon's fighting the main body or not. And I for this, I am going to make a distinction.
All the main body.
Well, I'm going to make a distinction right now for that between the original body and the clones. I don't think it matters because I think it should reflect on the original, and the original's going to die. And that's not going to matter because all the clones, I don't like, they're not shadow clones. They're not going to poof away. I don't think the original body is going to devour Ada. If Ada's being devoured, I think it's going to be by a clone.
Maybe, yeah.
But we'll see.
Which is fundamentally the same anyway. But
Yeah, so in like 10 chapters from now, when we get the climax of this fight, and they do inevitably round them all up and take care of the herd with one blow, what blow do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be an Uzuhiko? Do you think it's going to be a Kawaki Karma Blast? Is it going to be an Inojin Del Beast Ink Bomb?
Well, actually, real quick. For everyone saying Karma's best thing of all time, Mamoshi's ability is way better than Karma. He just duplicate himself. Okay, he's in a perilous situation. No need to put Karma. Just duplicate yourself once. Have that one escape with your Claw Mark teleportation ability. And then you let the other one die, and you get your intelligence back at no cost. It's so much better than Karma. It's an easy get out of jail free card. You ever want to escape from something? Like, Mamoshi's got it down pat, bro. He's got the Claw Marks combo with this ability. He can always just escape.
I wonder how this would work with Mind Transfer Jutsu. And I mean the original one. Because if Ino transfers into Mamushi and makes him split into like 100 million, is Ino gonna be dumb?
Is Ino gonna be split up like a billion times?
Yeah.
And then she transforms them all back to herself. Is she just like 100 times stronger?
Smarter than Chikamaru?
But she got 100 times dumber at first.
Or 100 times smarter. This is just in theory.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of adjusting my point. You just have one behind, yeah.
Parts behind it. If we get rid of all the parts in the village, doesn't that mean we failed to exterminate him? Oh, you're right. Also, this might mean that the other Mamushis, only the original would have the Soul Thorn, the others don't have it, and I think that would matter. Because I think if you plant the Soul Thorn into the bug...
infinite Soul Thorns.
Exactly, because I do think if you plant the Soul Thorn into the bug, all the other clones might die. Just like the Zetsu died when you did Infinite Tsukiyomi.
If they kill like the original Mamushi, get his Soul Thorn, and then a clone steals it and puts it in himself, it probably just replaces it, basically.
Probably, yeah.
Nah,
or they could just regrow them at the tree, but...
Thorn. I think everyone has one.
You think every Mamushi clone? I mean, it's technically possible. But if that's the case, then do you think the original Soul Thorn needs to be implanted in the tree, or just any of them?
I think any of them.
Well, okay, if that's the case, do you think that any Soul Thorn in general can be implanted into any tree? For example, do you think Matsuri Soul Thorn, if Boruto stole it and put it into the Sasuke tree, do you think it would free Sasuke? Would it free Moegi? Would it free nobody?
I think it
would it combine Moegi and Sasuke to a new being?
Sorry, Kido, what were you saying?
I was saying I think it has to be the same one. From the same person.
Well, what do you think would happen? Do you think the tree would reject it? Would it not accept it in the first place? Would it accept it and Matsuri's Soul Thorn would just be gone forever? Like, how would it work?
Anything Ikimoto wants.
Okay.
Could go either way.
You just refuse to have fun speculating unless there's something you just point to it. There's no need to worry about that. His separate parts have a property that causes them to swarm.
Well, is he going to say what the property is?
Even if he plans ahead and leaves one behind, or leaves one part on standby, it should instinctively flock towards where the majority are gathered.
Very convenient.
It is. Makes sense. Even more so if he becomes in it. Yeah, I was hoping he was going to say that. So my thing with that, assuming Mamushi knows how his ability works, it's going to be really funny if he's like, Jura, no matter what happens, don't let me leave this spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that should work if Jura just overpowers him.
I mean, even more than that, like, Jura could just do what Jigen did, just pin him down with, like, Telbe's rods or whatever.
Yeah, actually.
That being said, why is there a need to fight in Konoha? If we know he's going to appear there, shouldn't we at least try to intercept him? I don't understand what he's saying.
He's saying why are they waiting until he arrives in the village to attack him? Instead of intercepting him before he gets to the village.
Yeah, I think that's stupid of you, do that. Do you want to fight Jura and Hidari too? Is that your plan?
No, Jura is already in the village, so that would be avoiding Jura technically.
That's a spoiler.
No, I don't think that's what he's saying,
you already
though.
saw the sneak peek.
Because
I know, I've seen it, but that is a spoiler.
Oh, is this the sneak peek?
No.
No, it's coming up.
Okay.
Ignore. Just to pretend you.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, because I didn't put 2 and 2 together. Don't worry, it's safe. But I don't think that's what he's saying. That being said, is there a need to find Konoha? He's specifying location. If we know he's going to appear there, again, specifying location. He's not saying if we know when he's going to appear, ... So again, he's specifying location, not time. Shouldn't we at least try to intercept him?
But the problem is he's just going to teleport there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's saying that we should intercept him since we know that he's going to go to the village. That why are we going to fight him in Konoha? So he doesn't want to fight inside of it. Likely because he doesn't want Himawari to get caught up. So he doesn't want to fight Mamushi inside the village. He wants to fight him outside of it. Well, I don't know how they would even stop that since he's using space-time ninjutsu. So it's
well, that's what Kamui is saying. But again,
thinking about the fact that he's using space-time.
They've only specified, if they've even specified at all, that he's just going to go to the village. No one said that he's going to spawn outside of the village and then walk into it. So why is he saying there as if this is something they've already said?
That's why it's kind of stupid, but
yeah,
he's being dumb. I think that's the point.
Well, that's what I was saying. At the same time, neither will his goal of devouring Ada. So sorry, what is this? Oh, his intelligence.
No matter
dropping.
how low his intelligence drops.
Yeah.
So the next panel is gonna be the one that I mentioned earlier.
That's why the ideal option is challenging Mamushi to a solo fight in Konoha.
Solo fight.
But they want to group them all up into the third for the 1v30 kill.
But remember, he wants 20 to 30.
Well, I think he means like a 1v1, like 20 different people to 1v1 him. But that doesn't make sense for the.
That doesn't have anything to do with what he just said.
He's
saying that's why the ideal option is a solo fight, and following up on what he just got done saying about him being afraid of Jura and always wanting to devour Ada. How is this a follow-up to that?
It is.
The solo fight would be because it's all going to be pointing to Ada. Is it? I don't understand.
I don't understand your problem with this, honestly.
Inojin is going to be the one to do it.
I can't wait. Well, let's see. And Inojin, I'm going to have you master a new jutsu. Okay, so this is it. So I had the idea. Yeah, I think that, 10 directions training. Inojin's going to be the next Boruto. He's going to be OP 6 years advanced knowledge. He's going to be the one fodderizing Mamushi. Can't wait for Inojin to do it.
Dude, look what they wrote.
Wait, what?
The bottom right speech bubble on Koji's panel.
Okay. It's not an exaggeration to say that this jutsu will be pivotal to the battle with Mamushi. A brand new jutsu that's...
Yeah, you stopped for a reason.
Yes, I did. I'm absolutely taking a screenshot for a reason, too.
The second time they've done that. Ikimoto watches the podcast.
He has to, bro.
He knows our special secret playlist.
Ikimoto, please be a guest. I will pay you.
He actually loves it when we eat on it.
Like, we're his favorite podcast. It's just berate him every 2 seconds.
We're his favorite streamers.
I love it.
It's crazy.
He just wants to see how that's why he does the craziest thing, just to see how we'll react.
No, the funniest idea is that he doesn't speak English, but he sees our dedication with our long hours streaming Boruto.
He just assumes it's all positive.
Oh, they gotta be the biggest fans of all time.
He sees the 3 videos a day constantly.
I love it. Also, that's why I invited you here. So this goes against every theory and everything we've ever said about Inojin being here, by the way. That he's Koji's new mind transfer tool.
Earlier last chapter about why he invited him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Literally. So much for being useless and Inojin being the replacement, I guess, and that being the value that Inojin can provide. But whatever.
I mean, it's giving him more technically, but
Mamushi will arrive in the village.
It's removing the Ito aspect.
Yeah, about 1 week from now. Okay, so no time has passed. So if he arrives now, we're gonna find out at the end of the chapter. There's a chance he will come even sooner. I did see a panel of the top of Konoha.
Okay, So is he
Like
coming
the
a week
outer
from now?
walls.
Or is he coming sooner?
Well, we're about to
that's
find
why
out.
There is a chance.
Yeah, we're about to find out at the end of the chapter. Well, we're only halfway through. Oh my god. Okay, ignore that. So either way, there's not much time at the very latest.
We can
I
skip
need
the
you to
Konohamaru section.
perfect this jutsu in 2 days. If it's a political thing, we'll probably get through it pretty quick. Hold up, wait, 2 days?
Okay.
Even though I don't know.
So this is so stupid. But in response to Gene complaining about this, I want a coach to be like, Naruto once mastered the Rasengan in 3 days.
Bro, I was going to say the exact same thing. I wonder if that's what he's referencing to try and one-up Kishimoto. I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
Maybe like
I'm so glad you said that.
And he never knew about the Rasengan before then.
Yeah. You should be able to do it. After all, this is a jutsu you thought up yourself in order to enact vengeance for Himawari. Vengeance? Okay. So does he mean chapter 11, or is he referencing chapter 42 when she dies?
No, I think he's referencing a possible future where
Himawari
dies, gets devoured by Jura, and Inojin comes up with this jutsu, but he's going to teach it to him in this timeline.
Exactly, I completely agree. Wait, what did you... Yeah, based on this, it has to be a future thing. 100%. So yeah. So Himawari dies in the future. Whether she's devoured or not.
Well, a possible future.
Yeah, for sure. I see your eyes have changed. Also, the fact that Jura can see Matsuri's fight versus Konohamaru, the second Inojin fights Mamushi, Jura's going to find out that he's alive. So that's probably when we're going to get that reveal.
True.
The reveal, and it's Inojin being alive.
It's so stupid, but yes. Well, Jura does.
I doubt it.
Bro, it's all he talks about is Inojin's death.
Bro, he mentions Inojin's death one time. Jesus Christ.
But he can't get Team 10 out of his mouth.
He just mentions Inojin once when he's
but
referencing
he's constantly talking about Team 10. So it's that he's talking to Ryu about them.
Yeah, you guys are just making stuff up.
He hasn't even met them.
Ryu's talking about the Konoha Shinobi Jura loves are the ones he interacted with, a Team 10. He's telling Ryu about them.
It was born after the fact.
And also, that was once. And that was for a specific reason. To explain the love thing.
No, he's talked about Team 10 much more than once.
Bruh, it's literally only once.
He's talked about Team 10 as many times that they've recapped how the 10 Tails works in Two Blue Vortex.
Which
that's actually not true. The 10 Tails recap is definitely 20 times more, but that just goes to show how much that is.
So, Kamui, I have the largest issue in the world right now. Oh, but Kido's gonna hate me for having any issue at all with Two Blue Vortex. So it's on this. It's on this panel, and they did this a couple chapters ago. I'll give you a hint. It was around the topic of Yodo's death. So what's my big problem with the reaction to this news?
Oh, it being Araya's.
So where's Boruto's reaction to this? Just scrolling down. Yeah, I guess you get this.
Has he heard this before? He hasn't heard about
exactly. Yeah. So that's my only caveat. Maybe Boruto's heard of this before, but still.
Or he just knows the way Koji explains things the way he does, so he's just he's gonna say it's a future.
Remember, he agreed. He knew that Koji was going to summon Inojin. I'd assume Koji told him why he's going to summon Inojin, right?
Not necessarily.
He didn't tell him about Mamushi's abilities.
Yeah, I mean, especially if he's going to explain it all at once to both of them, then there's no point of repeating himself. But more importantly, what is in series is the fact that Koji wants to keep people as minimally a singularity of fate as possible. He just doesn't tell them unnecessary information. So he would need a very necessary and specific reason to tell Boruto about this.
I mean, bringing his friend to the village, to the hideout, I think it's pretty logical to assume that he told him why. And also,
he just
there's a
because we
spoiler.
need him.
There's a spoiler. There's something that happens later on that proves my point, but continue.
Well, first of all, Koji hasn't told Boruto the outcome of the Momoshiki deal. Don't you think that would be important to tell him?
Even Koji himself doesn't know anything about the deal because he's asking Boruto.
Bro, he
knows things about the deal. He just doesn't know.
He knows
which
things.
Mabushiki chose.
He knows all possible futures about the deal. He's trying to determine which one of those futures it's gonna be.
That's assuming that his update even went that far.
Bro, then how does he know about the deal?
Because Boruto told him.
That's not true.
Why is that not true? Where's this evidence proving that
first
this is
of all,
not true?
First of all, when did he tell him? Considering he wasn't
before he
home?
made the deal. What do you mean he wasn't home? We started a new chapter with Boruto already.
He was in the sand village, and then he goes to Momoshiki, and he's in.
So going back to the chapter. Oh yeah, so Boruto didn't react to Himawari's death. I see your eyes have changed.
He already knows. Kashin Koji already told him.
Of course it is a future we must avoid, but the theory, I'm just going to ignore this T word, and skills you obtained were of great value. Okay, I'm not ignoring the T word. What does Koji mean by that?
The theory of his
the
jutsu
technique?
Or whatever is behind it.
I think he means like technique.
Yeah, like the technique theory.
Okay, yeah. Like, yeah, the technical skills. Let me do that. Okay. And again, join the Discord if you want to see the screen that's not all muddied on YouTube. It's in the description below. Yeah, and then you get to watch the share screen without it being all messed up. I shall now explain them to you. Now, I feel like he could have just, like, saved on this speech bubble and panel and not said that. I feel like this isn't really adding a build-up or tension or anything. It's just wasted, but it's okay. Not the biggest deal. What's up with Inojine's jacket? It feels like big. Is it always this baggy?
Yeah, it's a hoodie.
Oh my god.
Inojine's... They are referencing the Naruto. I don't need a whole 2 days. I'll master it in one.
But that doesn't work based on what he was just saying about being so hesitant. He was saying that, right? Unless I'm misremembering. Yeah. Hold up, wait, 2 days? Even though I know anything about
he mentioned Himawari.
I know, because he's saying, oh, the look in your eye has changed. But, like, come on. It's just kind of ridiculous. So much for not being confident. And Boruto's reaction. Is this... Okay, so shout out Amado. It kind of looks like Shoujoji.
Go back for a second. Scroll up. I wasn't looking at your screen. Just scroll up. I just want to see even higher. Okay, that's all I missed.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, again, Inojine's jacket does look baggy to you, right? Exceedingly
compared
baggy?
To just scroll up even higher, more Inojine's, so let's just see how baggy it looks by comparison.
Because, like, it's, like, the same, I guess, but it looks like a freaking astronaut suit. Like, he's the... What's this?
Actually, better idea. Pull up a new tab for last chapter.
Here, let me see if this is what I think it is. No, what is the,
Oh, the Michelin Man.
Michelin, is that what it is? I'm trying to find it. Yeah. It's not this.
You want the Michelin Man.
How do I spell that?
Or the Pillsbury Doughboy, one or the other.
Probably Michelin. Oh, Michelin? Is it? Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking of, yeah. How do you know what that? Oh, yeah. Okay, no wonder I said Sears. It's tire company. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's freaking the Michelin Man. Why is Inojin the Michelin Man?
I don't know. I just feel like it's been referenced. We've compared. Me and my brother have compared things to the Michelin Man before, I guess, too many times.
I love that. Yeah, but he totally is. Like, what is this outfit? It's ridiculous. Especially here. Freaking astronaut Inojin over here.
Michelin Man, Inoji.
No wonder he's gonna take out Mamushi's.
Just Photoshop the Michelin Man's head onto Inoji.
He's gonna do like a cosmic death ray laser from outer space. or like, was he practicing with Chocho? Is he doing the expansion jutsu? prepared for human boulder here? Like, what's happening?
But he's just been having so much of the honey with Himawari that he's gained weight, and now he needs to like cover it up.
Yeah. So Amado's watching with his Kawaki Eye Ninja Tech Senrigan to rewatch the Jura fight, I guess. But like, this totally looks like, from like here down, this just looks like Shoujoji and not Amado.
Well, if you remove the glasses, I guess. But
Yeah.
it's the zoom in with the mustache, but
I mean, it's just so fad, and with the even, I feel like there was a lot of just smoke coming out of Shoujoji for no reason.
I think Shoujoji smokes in the manga, or does he not?
I don't think so. I think there's just a lot of smoke randomly there.
No, I think he did show him. I could just be remembering wrong. I thought he did smoke in the manga.
It was definitely very hairy. So, did you find anything? Oh, Kawaki's doing it. Kawaki knows?
He just doesn't care.
What? Bro, that's ridiculous. The speech bubble either has... Yeah. Can't quite read it. Yeah, so we'll get into that when they come on, but yeah. I believe they cannot read it. It's a bit hard to make out from my info, but something itself is definitely inside. And that tree he's cultivating, looking at it, I think there's no mistaking that it's the divine tree itself. So the question is...
Okay, so he summoned that tree to his dimension rather than just any wood style. Specifically summoned it to himself.
Yeah.
Which, okay, so that tells us two things then. One, when Jura says they're going to feed it to the Ten-Tails, and we were saying maybe they feed it to that tree, I guess that's fundamentally just the same thing anyway. So it is just Jura devouring at that point. They're feeding it to Jura, one way or another.
Well, that's not to say every time Jura does wood style, it's the divine tree. Like when he did it against Himawari.
No, but when they talk about wanting to devour Kawaki or Boruto, because that tells me if Jura's doing this, it's Jura devouring. Whether he eats it or he does the tree, feeding it to the tree is essentially feeding it to Jura, to me.
Yeah. What I was saying is that... he probably used this tree instead of just normal wood style against Himawari, but against Kawaki, he probably did normal wood style and not the divine tree.
Yeah, because he wasn't gonna devour him.
Yeah. Likewise, I wanted to add, we don't know which divine tree this is, whether it's Jigen's or if it was Kaguya's from the remnants of the roots still around the earth. Matsu's
That is
trees.
also possible, true, when he says something like that. I think they're referring to the one that's in that claw mark dimension, wherever they are, but...
That's fair.
There's a different translation. Hold on. So,
I see that Amado's drinking some tea again.
So this one says... Hold on, I should probably send it here. It says, and that tree he produces, it's likely safe to assume that it's the same god tree as his own.
Okay.
Okay.
So this implies that it's the one from the Ten-Tails, but
yeah.
What about the upper panel that Salad and Bolts couldn't read well? What does the other translation have for that?
Hold on. Wait, when? So
same page, just right above it.
Okay. It doesn't. It says watermark.
Oh no.
Well, at least Salad and Bolts tried.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's so funny, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, God. No wonder it took so long to translate.
What's the green thing you're doing here?
So it's something I've noticed throughout this entire chapter. I love like it's especially on this page, but I love like the glitchy effect because you can see the green like on all the lines everywhere. Yeah, and I love it especially on the characters. I notice it like on the characters. It makes it like this cool like virtual effect kind of. It just makes the chapter look kind of cool.
Yeah, but is that a chapter effect or is that just some weird screenshot, whatever digital? Whatever
oh no, I'm confident it's some weird digital screenshot, whatever, and it's not going to be in Viz. But I like it. It makes the chapter look cool. All virtually.
Especially for Amado.
Yeah. Well, especially as he's like watching the computer, so it like literally works here. Yeah, exactly. It's cool. Not only does it heal their injuries, it also functions as a powerful weapon and an impenetrable shield. Well, I don't know about that. Tell that to Naruto from the
I
war
don't
arc.
think there's much feats for that yet, but...
I mean, have you tried the lava style Rasen Shuriken? It's not even the lava style Rasen Shuriken. It's just, Rasengan. I just blast it. Shout out Momoshiki.
And then in the anime, Momoshiki just roars and chops his divine tree in half.
Have you tried screaming at it? It's just bugging. So what? You saying he doesn't have any weak points? It's not just about weak points. You might as well assume he's immortal. He's already. So that's funny. So Kamui,
I don't see any reason to just assume that.
So Kamui,
it's not like they're saying that about Boro.
What do you think about the idea that there's no weaknesses? Thoughts on this concept in Naruto, the franchise?
I don't think they're gonna do that because Koji literally seems to have a plan to kill Jura. So,
well, we'll see. He's beatable. I definitely felt that when we fought. I don't think that's something you can feel, but
yeah, you probably felt it because he was destroying him.
Well, it's weird that he felt that when he didn't kill him and just let him go for no reason.
Like, also, wait a minute. Stop? Okay, so I'm looking ahead at Kawaki's dialogue here, and now this is okay.
I need to be stronger.
From a writing standpoint with Amino and Kawaki's dynamic, no problems. I have a problem though. Okay. I guess let's read up until the current panel. Just the top panel real quick.
Yeah.
Not just with the firepower I've got now. I need to get stronger. Walky, I'm telling you this I'm telling you this for your own good. Getting any stronger than this, okay, that's enough. So, narratively, it's all the more reason to do the rewrite that I discussed, a very vague one. But, again, narratively, this conversation, it's totally fine. But there is one major problem. Why didn't Kawaki just use Karma 2 and be stronger? Are we going to get an explanation for that? Is it in this chapter? If it's in this chapter, okay, I'm finally. But, if they don't explain that, it's like, well, Kawaki, before you limit your defenses further, why don't we start by using Karma 2?
Well, that's definitely
just gauge where that gets you.
Limiting his defenses is definitely not what Kawaki said this time or last time when he said by any means necessary.
No, but I'm assuming that's what Amino's getting at when he's saying getting any stronger than this means.
Well, let's find out.
That's why he's worried.
He's definitely slamming. Oh, no, okay. He's something else was slammed. That's for sure.
Doesn't want to hear it, obviously, but...
By the way, I do like Kawaki's design in this chapter with the hair and the clothes.
His new outfit's just way better. I like this new one way better. Everything just looks better.
Yeah, and obviously Amino always looks good, so should I crush your throat? Shut your face and do as I say without that useless back talk. Yeah, so this too is just unnecessary. It's just added filler words.
And do as I say to... Oh, well... It's unnecessary, but it works. Shut your face and do as I say to without that useless backtalk. It's still okay, but do as I say. It would be more natural.
Yeah. If you really want to earn my help for the sake of your daughter, that is. Oh, that's so manipulative. Hey, looks over.
I know, he's doing the reverse. He's manipulating Amino now.
Yeah. So, by the way, can I just say, if he, kills him, then you can't alter him, so you probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, should I crush your throat? The answer is no. The same way that Code didn't do it before Amino removes the limiters. No, you shouldn't.
Yeah. Also,
it would be really funny if Amino answered, no, you shouldn't.
Yeah, also maybe just, let him finish his sentence since he's saying something that would be bad to you. It's like for your own good. It can't be more clear
this is
than that.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. Exactly. He's not even disagreeing. He's just
It's just telling you.
Yeah. I always love the
Okay.
designs of the thing here at the base.
So scroll up slightly.
Did you think this was the Manji formation?
Yeah. It's the so on the right panel, the top, it's the top of the thing's design, but it looks like speed lines. It's so when I first saw that, I thought they were emphasizing it like she's about to wake up. It's gonna like almost explode, like they're gonna wake her up randomly.
But I think it's just the design. Sorry. They're gonna do what when she wakes up to her sleeping stasis cryopod? They're gonna what to emphasize her power when they wake up? Oh, okay. Just make sure we're on the same page.
Yeah, how it'd be different from Ada.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, low key. Say what you want about her sleeping. Her eyes are not in a sleeping type of eye position.
Yeah.
They're closed.
I'm just gonna say this again. I know this is the dumbest thing of all time. Her eyelashes do look a lot like Jura's.
Oh my god.
Still don't know why.
You and everyone's eyelashes looking like yours. Ugh. Cough. Ruin yourself can also be translated as self-destruct or perish naturally. Well, that's probably what he means. Before you're even able to fight him, you'll ruin yourself. Well, maybe it is what he means.
Did you even read the top part? I mean, I barely skimmed it. But
no, I've already told you if you gain more power, your body won't hold. So
So what is he again?
So yeah, even before you fight him, you'll ruin yourself. So he's gonna.
So does that imply that, like, well, maybe not currently, but this hypothetical Kawaki would be stronger than Ishiki, at least offensively?
Well, what I was thinking... Well, first of all, I think what Amado's implying is that he didn't rescind the limiters entirely. He did it from, like, 50-50 to, like, 60-40 or whatever. Just as an example. You could use whatever numbers you want. The point is that it's not 100-0.
Well, yeah, well, to be fair, I think it's, like... The problem is that, okay, Kawaki's limiter situation just isn't like code. So the limiters is kind of bad. It's that... So if he originally, let's just exaggerate, he has this noble power... So let's just say 5 defense, 5 offense. He lowers his offense to 1 and raises his defense to 9.
Yeah, I know.
That's how he did it. And then she put it back to 5 and 5, or maybe he did 7 and 3 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
And Kawaki wants 10 and 0. And
exactly.
He's like, yeah,
well, that was my point though, because everyone until now has thought it was 10-0. And it wasn't.
I would agree with that statement.
Yeah. Okay. But I think your body won't hold. So how exactly do you think this is going down? Because that reminds me of like what happened to Mater when he like exploded.
Well, it could be interpreted that the power would be too great, or it could be that your defenses are so weak it won't even be able to hold the power. You know.
What would that look like though?
Because again, he's saying like Jigen. That would be the coolest way to do it.
That would be the coolest way. Yeah. Or he start crumbling away like Ishiki.
Yeah, like Ishiki, one or the other.
Dude, that'd be so symbolic if that happens to Kawaki.
In fact, I want Amado to make that analogy, that comparison, like in this chapter.
I want to see that happen to Kawaki, or at least to start the process. Maybe he does whatever to save himself.
Yeah, like a Jigen crack. He gets the stomach thing.
Nah, bro. I obviously they can't kill Kawaki, but I want them to go like all the way, but without him killing.
That's why I was thinking the Jigen thing's a little bit safer.
But I don't want you. I want him to be like falling on the ground because his knee is collapsing as his eyebrow is falling off him, and then his nose crumbles before his very feet. I want it.
Get him out of that situation then.
I don't know. I mean, in this case, Boruto just doesn't stomp down on him, and Boruto's like, "Oh, time to go to sleep, Kawaki," and then Amado, hey, picks him up. I don't know.
He just doesn't jump on him.
Exactly. It'd be cool, bro. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm not granting your wish. So, isn't it weird how we didn't like choke slam him this time?
Also, real quick, based off Kawaki's feelings on this matter. Okay, so obviously we don't know either way, but it just. Looking at Kawaki's next dialogue, the way he's talking here, it feels like tell me what you think. It feels like Kawaki wants the power to 1v1 Jura, and if that's true, if you agree with that sentiment, then I think it should be true that Boruto's deal with Momoshiki is the same way for Momoshiki to 1v1 Jura.
this doesn't feel like Kawaki's doing this the 2v1 with Mobushiki.
Well, I never thought that in the first place, in terms of Boruto. In terms of Kawaki.
But I feel like this would be the same way. Like, they each are trying to 1v1, which is weird because their whole points to team up. But it feels like they each want to 1v1.
I mean, I'm sure they'd prefer that, but they're going to go for whatever gets Jura defeated first. And right now, if Kawaki can reach the mountaintop on his ascent while defeating Jura in a 2v1, then that's what he's going to do. Does that make sense?
But it just feels like they're going into this with like a 1v1 mindset.
What I'm saying is that if Kawaki gets strong enough to where he and Boruto can 2v1 Jura, Kawaki will do that before trying to get stronger than to kill Boruto afterwards.
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying it feels like Kawaki wants the 1v1 Jura.
That's fine. That's fine. Also, the fact you're saying I'm not granting your wish, the Jigen thing, or Jigen was granting their wishes.
I know, yeah.
After you, yeah, but I think they're absolutely doing a Jigen thing here, obviously, I just said it, but Kawaki's eye is a little bit darkened here, whereas over here it's not. Ignore that. But so, I don't know if the audience is supposed to like Amado at all, but like, to really try to make us hate Kawaki here, I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, because it could be like Sasuke's trying to scare... Well, not trying. He just did scare Kabuto at the end of part 1, and we hated Kabuto at that point. So, it could be like that, just to show his, like, obsession with power at the time, and it's, like, darkness and fierceness and evilness to get that power, etc., etc.
Yeah.
He was obsessive for his own goals, but, like, they're probably doing closer to that, rather than Kawaki kicking cats, but you never know.
Just like father, like son.
Also, whittle down the enemy to their roots is such a funny thing to say to a literal tree.
I know, the divine tree roots and stuff they always talk about.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. He's going full manipulation.
Bro,
you want to see your daughter, don't you?
This is like some false perfections level of dialogue. You'll see what I mean later.
They're doing just make Kawaki as manipulative as possible.
Look at how like slim and narrow his eye is as he like glints at him.
He looks evil.
I can either kill them all first.
Wait,
or
you skip dialogue.
Where?
You want to see your daughter, don't you?
Quit
whining and accept your fate.
Again, something Jigen literally would have said. Amado's absolutely looking at it as the same thing. He just traded one enemy for another, and it's the exact same enemy. If anything, it's a bigger and badder enemy now, because Kawaki's probably stronger. Who knows? You've got no choice but to place your bets.
Okay, that's where the bet thing, the title, comes in.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
This is not something I would have just randomly guessed, being the bet,
Yeah.
Makes sense, but...
I can either kill him first or die first. That dialogue's a little bit weird, because, like, he's not really planning on dying yet.
I think he's just saying, like, if I don't kill them all first, they're gonna kill me first.
But that's so weird of him to say. Amado in this situation.
But to be fair, you've got no choice but to place your bets. It's the best interpretation. It's not bets on who will win, but bets on what will let me live or something. But then again, that doesn't make sense because Kawaki's not giving him a choice. So,
but Kawaki's doing this to get more powerful to beat them, not more powerful to survive. It's for self-defense. He wants to whittle them down to their roots. It's not about self brevity. What is it?
Preservation.
Preservation. Thank you. Hey, it's the.
But also, again, Kawaki's not. What do you mean bets? Amado's not making a bet. He's not giving him the choice.
Yeah. I've already told you. What is this? Sarada in chapter 1 talking to Konohamaru?
Yeah.
I was on the side who interrogated Boruto in accordance with my orders. Ah, hey, the ninja tools. Unfortunately for you, that doesn't serve as proof. For that itself is precisely what a mole would say. So, that's so ridiculous that they're doing it. It feels so unfair, which was the point with Sarada.
Yeah,
but
they're just
like,
gonna unfairly accuse Konohamaru.
but like, it's guilty until proven innocence, and proven innocence, he has to prove it's the most undeniable evidence in the world makes him 99.9% innocent is just not enough. He needs to prove it or he's guilty, I guess. That is why we are conducting this investigation. Even though he said like one thing, quote unquote, out of line. Yeah, I love that there. That is the reason why you are here. At the very least, at the time of the interrogation, I resented Boruto. Okay, to be fair, why would he say that out loud? Just say you hate Boruto. But to be honest, right now, oh god.
I don't even like the guy.
He's digging his own hole, but to be honest, right now, I feel that there is some sort of inconsistency with his public image as a traitor. I go, why would he say that? And Sai, dude, Sai looks so cool here. I love it. It's just like last chapter, bro. Sai needs to be the next Hokage. This is just further proof.
I know, dude. I'm rooting for it, you know.
Also, what do you think about Sai's Kokugan there, Kamui? His triangle, the ice spokes.
It's hilarious. It does look a lot like it, especially
exactly.
the far left one.
Well,
that's the first time that's happened, though.
Only proving my point.
Well, no, that's the first time that's happened. But,
to be fair,
oh my god, dude, I can't get over Damon's dad.
I mean, I know. I don't know.
I need that revelation. I just need it.
What you wound up getting involved in, but I believe you are being tactfully manipulated. I mean, does he have any reason for that? Oh, how about you prove it, Kobu? Moreover, that's what Damon face do.
Well, I mean, honestly, though, when they have this his internal dialogue, maybe we're gonna get some revelations on who Kobu is. Like, he has Shibai cells too.
I mean, technically, in some ways, it also just kind of works. Damon has absolute physical power. Kobu, in this instance, has absolute political power, and he's not afraid to show his dominance here. He's smirking
then if that's the case,
it'd
be better rather than like the feudal lord's aide. He's like instead of the feudal lord like the Flame of Fire, he's the feudal lord of the 5 great nations. Like he's like the leader of all the feudal lords. He's all of their bosses.
Yeah, he's the feudal king.
Yeah, he's like the king of everything. That's Shaman's dad.
I love that. But no, I agree with Kobu here. It's astounding Konohamaru can state such opinions in a situation like this. What is he doing? Have you no understanding of the position you're in? Exactly. What is he doing? ... That's for sure. But one time the sweat bead probably is necessary. His tactless frankness, that is such a tongue twister. His tactless frankness is plausible.
His tactless frankness is plausible.
It's ridiculous. He's a rather
Oh my god, I misread that. I thought it said he's a rather intelligent man at first, but no, it's a rather unintelligent man. Bro,
what is he?
Ikimoto will not stop dissing on Konohamaru at every opportunity, bro. He is the butt of Ikimoto's jokes.
How many times has Konohamaru split himself up?
Yeah.
But also the fact that Kobu knows, not just subconsciously, but just like actively in his head that Konohamaru's not a mole, and he's still saying it out loud. It's like he's trying to like force a confession in a way.
Yeah, he's just testing him.
Yeah, just to be sure. No, I completely agree. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
The person who aided in Boruto's escape must be someone else. Konohamaru. It's me. Oh, okay. Reply without using your voice.
Who is it?
Well, it's
is it
me.
Ino? Is it Shikamaru? Is it Sai?
Well,
is it Koji?
It's me. Did you not read?
Oh, I didn't realize Oodie was talking. Okay. Oh, okay. It would have been really funny. So, Shikamaru's saying it was him, but it'd be really funny if he's just like, I don't have time. I'll get straight to the point. Go to Haru. Take the blame. Just say it was you.
Okay, the funniest way he could word is like, come on, bro, please, I really need this job.
Oh, please, I'm begging you. I don't want to get kicked out. I really like being Okage.
The village can barely afford a door. You think I can afford rent?
Office. A special someone wants me to stay. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this, buddy. I just have no choice.
Or do you let Boruto escape? Was me. I mean, he already had his suspicions, and I feel like this is basically Light just told L he's Kira instead of L figuring it out on his own.
I know. I wanted Konohamaru to figure it out, but he never did.
Anyway. It's like, I also wanted Konohamaru to blame him, but I guess that's just dropped
also,
now.
I feel like Konohamaru's just giving it away. Like, side knows he's talking to himself.
Well, I mean, but this is really cool, though.
They're emphasizing on watching.
So
I mean, I would like Sai to point it out, be like, I think he's talking to someone. Like, I want
Sai
to be like, I want Sai to be the Ibiki never guy.
I mean, he kind of is in a way with Lord of the Ambu.
Just by staring. He hasn't said a word in 2 chapters, but he's doing everything he needs to.
Yeah.
It's expressions have said it all.
I don't think that he thinks he's talking to someone right now. I mean, he could because it's coming right after his reaction panel. Yeah, I think it's more of the fact that, unlike Kobu, Sai is completely content with thinking Konohamaru's a mole right now. He's mad about Inoji, bro. Wait till he finds out that he's been taken hostage. Oh, God.
I know. He finds out he's been hanging out with Koji.
Bro, it's so funny, because we love Shikamaru's reaction to Amado about Chikadai. But I feel like Sai hasn't said a word, and he's already been so much better than Shikamaru at reacting at his son.
Yeah, because yeah, I agree.
He hasn't said a word.
Shikamaru's works, but it feels like Sai's doing it in not the obvious emotional outburst, but like in a way it's like you can tell he's pissed.
Yeah.
Without doing anything. You can just know.
And he's actually trying to get to the bottom of it and actually make moves instead of going through the diplomacy of however long it would take to do so naturally. That's not gonna work for his patience level right now.
Yeah.
To be fair, Shikamaru was like throwing Amado against the wall and Naruto was saying, "Stop it, man!" And then he did, but like still.
Yeah.
This just feels like he's going all in and everyone's on board. Couple things here, though. Do we think that Koji told Shikamaru to do this, or is Shikamaru doing this on his own? And or does he think Koji would want him to do this? Kind of like Death Note, like the finale where the dude's operating on his own, thinking that Light would have wanted it.
Let me go back to what he says last chapter. I don't know if Koji said he wants Shikamaru to just do his own thing again, but just know like that's what he's going for, or if he said like, "Oh, I'll tell you what to do." You know, let me just double check.
I don't think there's really any indication either way, but there might be. But that would definitely matter here. Whether he's doing it on his own, whether Koji told him to, or whether he thinks Koji would want him to. He says,
"They'll give you as much advice as they can, but what will transpire is up to you. Tread carefully." So,
okay.
You probably already know this. Don't mention 10 directions. You know, he doesn't know this, but. And then let Konohamaru speak. I mean, the problem is we haven't seen any updates on him talking.
I mean,
so
the first thing,
Shikamaru's just been left on his own.
The first thing you said really gives the most indication, but it's really back and forth. I'll tell you as much as I can indicates it's more likely for Koji to say the plan. But then what happens is up to you indicates Shikamaru's on his own. But then tread carefully means Shikamaru's probably not doing this on his own. So it's back and forth. There's really no indication either way based on that.
It's gonna. We just don't know. Like we can gather that he's not telling him step by step exactly what to do, but we don't know how far he's getting.
Yeah. But the next question is, before scrolling down, obviously, do you think Konohamaru's gonna rat Shikamaru out, unbeknownst to Shikamaru now? Now that Shikamaru's telling him all this information and trusting him and to do whatever here.
I don't.
Because Shikamaru was already sus. It seemed like he wanted to, but last chapter is basically a plot twist that he wasn't doing that. But now that he knows,
I don't think Konohamaru will rat Shikamaru out. But what I think might happen, what I want to happen, I should say, even better, is Konohamaru will accidentally allow Sai to figure it out, and he'll be able to say it.
Okay. I mean, I'd be down for that too. Hey, you know I'm down for Sai doing it all.
Exactly. It's like cooler. Like Konohamaru could be how Sai comes to the conclusion. But
just wait until Sai finds out, Gene's not.
I don't think he will anyway, because he supports Boruto now, and I don't think he's gonna just call Shikamaru out.
I can't wait for Sai to realize that Gene was taken hostage by Boruto. I can't wait, bro. He's gonna lose his mind. Anyways, going down. I told Mitsuki the passcode and had him undo Boruto's cups. I'm working with him even now of my own accord is something he probably shouldn't have said, but maybe it's a good idea to not mention the accomplice. Why on earth would you... See, that's the thing. He could have just been like, oh my god, you wouldn't believe what Shikamaru just told me. Like the fact he's saying, why on earth would you... Like, it's crazy that Shikamaru would just say that before saying the point first. You already know, especially as you are right now. Take this and get away from here. Wait for further orders. Go. Didn't you hear me? Get out. Oh, okay, this is the flashback to when he saved Konohamaru from when Jura arrived. ... It might only be a matter of time before he figures out what I did. Konohamaru, I'm sorry, but this is a one-sided earnest request. Lend me. No.
Okay, so on a serious note, do you think he is going to ask Konohamaru to take the blame?
Oh my god, it might be. That's kind of funny.
You got to think about it.
Because he's saying I'm sorry, so it's going to be something bad for Konohamaru.
Making Konohamaru the scapegoat. Exactly.
But then again, Konohamaru was low-key already doing that.
Well,
at every step.
But also, I read like the next page. Again, it doesn't say to take the blame as of what I just read. But it feels like when they say the next thing they say.
It's like why is like Konohamaru being like, yeah guys, I don't know, Boruto might not be that bad. And then Kopu's like, wait. What did you say? Like you realize it's like, and Konohamaru's like, no, seriously, like he might not actually be. It's like, Konohamaru, stop. What are you doing? It's like, no, really, hear me out. No, but I think because he's saying I'm sorry, it has to be something bad for Konohamaru.
No, look, stop. So. I'm sorry, this is a one-sided earnest request. Lend me, no. Would you lend us your strength? So when it's his strength, it's gonna be to take the blame. That's my prediction.
Yeah. So the fact that Shikamaru is contacting him through the Yamanaka, do you think Konohamaru knows it's through Ino-Jin, or does he think it's through Ino? Like, how does is he even thinking about it at all?
I don't think he's thinking about who's doing it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think anyone else is on the call right now? Do you think Boruto could just talk to him right now, or Koji?
Yeah, but I think they're choosing to let Shikamaru do it.
Okay.
I feel like they can at least hear.
Yeah. Of course, the final decision is up to you, but if you can trust me, then please.
Oh, dude, look at his Sai's expression before we see anything. I feel like he's ready. Okay. He's either gonna just be like, he's innocent, or he's ready to like jump the gun and accuse before Konohamaru even gets a chance.
Especially with Sai on the left here. Yeah, no, I think Sai's definitely figured something out for sure, bro. His eyes, they look so angry, but at the same time, they look almost weary, like they're sad.
Like he's about to have to call him out or something.
Exactly, but he's sad because he knows he's going to do it.
Exactly, and he knows he's right, dude. Oh, I love the dude. Why is Sai the best? Sai has not said a word in these two chapters, and he's just been the best. Like, it's just his expressions. This is the best EQ has ever done. Like, Sai's the best character.
Without saying a single word, bro. It's like Sai's like the most hated character from Shippuden, too.
So that sounds bad, like we're hating on everyone else, and you definitely could, that would be a funny way to interpret it. But in this case, we actually mean it in a good way. That he's actually done Sai really well without saying a word. That's actually good.
I know. Oh my god.
Nobody, I guarantee you, nobody thought our favorite character in this chapter would be Sai.
I've gotta get going to the labs. Is that what she calls her work with Amado? The labs?
I guess.
It's so weird. Then I should probably also. Ada's hugging them now? Okay.
Anyway, she's
We're not done talking yet. You can't escape me, Sarada-chan.
You can't escape me, Sarada-chan.
Sumire, help! Bye! Bye, see you. Why is this so cam?
I mean, maybe that hand on the butt wasn't like for nothing.
Well, then again, Ada's hugging Sarada right in front of Sumire. Why is she just letting that happen? Oh my god. But addressing the elephant in the room, so Ada's being really clingy to Sarada now. And Sumire.
Yeah.
Like, I
why
get
Sarada
the
specifically.
why
isn't she letting why is she letting Sumire go?
I get that she wants proper relationships, and the first time, maybe possibly ever, that she's had them, or at least since Amado experimented on her. But
this
like,
is not a proper relationship. She said you can't escape me.
I understand. Clinginess, or what? Actually, you can't escape me could be so funny if they're like paralleling this with Inojin with I doubt they're doing that, but they could be. But after seeing this especially, the fact that the kill Ada plan is still a thing. It's like, I really wanted to come to light now.
We'll just have to wait and see if they address that or not.
They have to do it now. I mean, they literally technically touched on it this chapter through Ada.
What if they blame Konohamaru on that too?
What if Ikimoto forgot? He couldn't have, because they just flashed back to it like the last chapter.
Well, that's not a what if. It doesn't matter if they just flash back to it. That means nothing.
Yeah.
Because we already see with Sarada's Hokage goal. 2 chapters later, he forgot, so...
Yeah, but like, again, we saw Ada's reaction to Sarada and Sumire hugging her, and she just didn't really know what to do. Like, she was not hugging them back for the first, like, half a minute. Now she's the one going to hug it. Like, that doesn't seem like it's something Ada would do. She didn't want to even talk to Ko until she brushed her teeth. It's like, it just doesn't feel like an Ada thing to be handsy, up close and personal. Like, she hasn't done this to Kawaki.
She hasn't done this to anyone.
Exactly. Also, is she about to cast omnipotence? Look at her eyes.
I noticed the eyes too. What if she is?
It's possible. Oh, I guess now we confirm if she is an Otsutsuki secretly. It's her and Sumire. Go with that theory. Well, shout out Boruto, who's here. But yeah, okay. Yo, Boruto. Oh, just no surprise that he's here. Just he's here. Okay. Well, good to see you too. Oh my god, the hair, bro. The hair. He's watching from a distance. Oh, with the sword. I did see something about his sword being scientific ninja tech. It was a Dunga title. Shout out Dunga, who always follows me on everything.
Mamba saying, "Oh, I see how you complain about your sword or whatever." I guarantee I'm still gonna have.
The scroll. Take a look at this. Sumeri's face here, bro. Okay. It's got a chain on it. It looks like. What the heck? Bet it's not, but this technique is. Yeah, there's been nothing else like it up to this point. So, what do you think this technique is? Do you think it's one that Sumire developed in the future? Is it Inojin's technique? Is it a future Boruto technique? What is this technique? Is it for Sarada and her Mangekyo? Is it revealing Mamushi's abilities? Is it about Ada and Damon? Huh?
To start, is the technique the one that's gonna... Oh.
Probably the one that kills Mamushi.
I think I have a good
end.
answer, but I'll ask my question first. Do you think the technique is related to how his sword will be fixed?
No. Well, it could be if you think he's going to use whatever he does on his sword.
Following up, on what he was talking about. It's like, can you fix this? Hands her a scroll.
At first, I was thinking like an Uzuhiko is going to do the final blow against the 20 to 30 Mamushis. Or more, depending on what they want to do with that. Because they're setting an expectation. They're probably going to change it up. But the 50 Mamushis or whatever they're going to do. I was originally thinking it's going to be like a big Vortex Uzuhiko Rasengan or something that does it. And they might do some sword technique thing to make some big sword explosion instead.
I mean, I think a cool thing they could do, though, is Nue. This technique is like, it's just bringing back the Nue thing. And she's shocked. It's like, wait, this is that. It's like the big Nue. It's something like related to that. That would be cool.
Yeah, it's her big back triangle tattoo thing. That'd be good.
Exactly. Like if it was that technique. But I don't know if they're going to do that. But that would be cool.
Let's find out. Nothing. Well, it's nothing else like it up to this point, so I don't think it's that. But we'll find out.
Yeah.
Can't give you any more details. Well, isn't that the whole point of like giving her the scroll for the details? Yeah, you hate me reading out of order. Once you finish what you're researching now, you'll end up making this. Fix it.
Wait.
Give me more details.
So is she making something or is she fixing it? Okay, it is related to fixing it.
Well, okay, so I think the scroll is like a future Sumire thing that she was going to make, and now she's going to get early through 10 directions.
Future invention that's going to fix the sword?
Well, it says once you're done finishing what you're researching now. I don't think that's the sword. I think it's unrelated.
No. Once you finish what you're researching now, scroll down, you'll end up making this. I can't give you any more details, but will you fix it?
The fact he's saying, but will you fix it? He doesn't even know. So that's clearly not what he's talking about when he says, will you research it now in terms of the sword?
No, researching now is just whatever she's doing. Off screen doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And this thing that she's going to do next is the sword, essentially. But she's going to make something that helps her do it, I guess. I don't know. Or makes the sword. I don't know. Like, technique's probably a weird word for what she says this technique is. But
what I'm saying is I don't think the next thing she was going to end up making in the future was going to be related to the sword.
No, at some point in the future, I'm assuming this is the future thing that she does and Koji like wrote down or something.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And I'm saying I think it's unrelated to the sword.
But they're going to use it for the sword? Or is he just separately asking, but will you fix it? Just like...
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. I mean, they could use it with the sword, but at the very least in the original timeline, obviously, if Boruto doesn't tell her about the sword, she's not making it for Boruto.
Something that has many use, maybe it repairs all sorts of tools.
I don't know. I think it's going to be just like some weird like explosive tool that Boruto could augment onto a sword or something like that, but we'll find out.
Not going to fix it.
Bob the Builder over here. If I fix it using the skill, I think it'll end up being reborn as something entirely different. So yeah, it is going to be augmenting the sword. So that's so good. I mean, where's Denki, bro?
This is Denki. What do you mean?
Okay, where's the samurai girl?
Yeah.
This is a strong blade. Can see this thing? Okay. I don't think Master would have any complaints, you know? Sasuke, he means? Yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
What page is missing after this? Well, that's not good. We'll have to go to Sound and Bolt's Twitter for that one. Alright, got it, but there's just one small problem. What's that? Maybe there isn't a page missing? I don't like being called okay. Call me Siri for now. So they did address it. It's funny how she waited until afterwards at the end of the conversation.
What would the page after this be? Because this seems like the very natural follow-up page.
We'll check after, because it does feel natural. But, Boruto's soft reaction there, it's kind of sad. So that's kind of funny the way it's just... See, this is a perfect example. Ridiculous, but it's good. I'll make this cooler for you. Okay, so I kind of do feel like it is like a kind of a rivalry between Sarada and Sumire who's going to end up with Boruto based on this. This is the only time I've ever really felt like that. I mean, technically, if you want to say that first Sarada Sumire thing back after when they were first leaving, it felt like Sumire was going to go after Boruto to be a rival, and it felt like Sarada was something, but she never did. This is the first time she's actually making a move for Boruto, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And it's working. Hee hee. Look forward to it. ... Hey, Boruto's looking at her. Hey, I'll give him that. Oh, so okay, this is a page I saw. So it looks like he's invading.
What's the side text say?
Hey, well, let's read that after. A few days later. Okay, so I think this is Mamushi invading. Well, now, I wonder where you're hiding at, big CSA. It's definitely Mamushi, bro. Yeah, Mamushi's invading. Oi, make sure you guys don't forget. Erase the chakra signals. Well, and don't let them detect your demon window. Kanji here used as evil/demon/demon, but it's pronounced window.
I like demon window. The demon window shuriken.
The demon army finally... Oh, okay, finally attack! Oh my god, it just won't let me scroll up if I scroll up from here, but okay. Controlling his power and knowledge, Konoha and Ada must hold fast. Hold fast, really? That's what they're going to use in terms of... okay.
You know, actually... So, like, Boruto's, begging for Sumire to fix this sword and make it even better by the end of the week, presumably for Mamushi. Like, Mamushi's this strong that Boruto needs to be at peak when there's also Mitsuki, Sarada, Damon, everyone else in the village. Why didn't Mamushi just do this against Boruto in Chapter 4 when he had all 3 other Shinju with him, ganging up on Boruto?
Well, okay. Again, the spoiler I got was that Inojine's gonna fight and be relative to and probably kill one of the Mamushis. Did this chapter give you that indication?
No.
So
it gives an indication that he's gonna have an important jutsu involved.
Yeah. Same.
And that there's the quote-unquote solo fight. You could say that's because of the solo fight interpretation, but I never got into it earlier. But that solo thing could be in reference to having Jura not be involved. That's one way of interpreting that. It's just Mamushi, no Jura, no Hidari, no anyone else. It could be that they're going to try to concentrate him back down into 1, but that's goes against the whole 20 thing. So
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, does Mamushi know if he
I don't think they're
splits
gonna have
up?
Inojin 1v1 Mamushi. That just seems stupid.
I know. But here's the problem. If it happens, people are going to want to scale up Inojin. But we are obviously going to scale down Mamushi. And then everything else from there breaks.
Yeah, but it also doesn't make sense to have us upscale Shikadai and Chocho to Inojin when they should all be relatives. So, like...
Yeah, when Inojin's the one getting future training. In a single day, apparently.
Yeah.
Actually, this does say a couple days later. I wonder if it'll ever get revealed if Inojin just failed his 1-day training thing. Like, maybe even Koji's 2 days was off. He just learned in, 5 days. It's just bad.
I mean, either way, it took Boruto, months, even with the future training, to, do his shit. So, is Inojin just, a genius? Prodigy?
Even though Boruto's, the genius of geniuses, apparently. According to Sasuke, who is the genius of geniuses from the genius Orochimaru.
Inojin's an even bigger genius.
Apparently.
His name is Ino Genius.
Yeah. So by the way, a couple days later, so we're just time skipped away. We don't know anything that happened these past couple days because we left off so many different plot threads. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but We don't know if Kawaki's stronger now, several days later. We don't know if Ada's still clingy to Sarada. That's the least important one, but still. We don't know what happened with the Konohamaru Shikamaru thing, or if Kobu investigated with more people. We don't know why Mamushi left when he did. Like, there's just so much we don't know.
We probably won't know.
Yeah. Let's go check if there's an extra page real quick. Get rid of those. This way. Yeah. Ignore that. Okay. Okay. So, where's the... Did she delete the pinned message or whatever? Because she had the thing there. I thought she had like a pinned message of her translations. Does she take those down? Do you know? Probably.
What was the question again?
Does Saladin Bolts take down their translations after a couple days?
I think they leave them up on Reddit, provided they're not like deleted. But
I'm just gonna assume we didn't have any pages gone. I mean, it said 42 out of 42, and I'm assuming the cover page was one of those pages. I don't think we lost any pages. It didn't seem like it.
It's possible they added it later on.
That as well.
They just didn't delete it.
I mean, we'll find out in like 2 days when it gets on Viz anyway, so that's not that big, But that's the chapter. Kido, what did you think?
All right, Kido, do the outro.
And there you have it. Bye.
Oh, that's funny.